All right. We live now.
I can hear you.
Cool. What's going on? YouTube, what's up with?
How y'all doing tonight?
How y'all feeling, man?
Now come up in here with that dumb shit.
Hey, man, you gotta let the people be the people, man.
Come up in here saying something stupid.
What's gonna happen?
I triple dog dare you.
What's gonna happen?
Oh, I'm a flame him. Because I'm feeling disrespectful as hell tonight.
You gonna flame him?
Somebody. Getting fire flamed, fire flamed.
I ain't mad at it.
Fire flame.
Hey,
You don't know that song, you too young.
We gonna, yeah, that's a fact too, yeah. You don't know that, yeah, you probably way too young. But it is what it is. We like young people as well, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Guys, gonna be working hard.
Look, man. Look, we got a great show lined up for you guys tonight, man. If you're new to this, man, go ahead and hit that like button now, man, because I know you're gonna enjoy yourself. Hit that sub button too, and if you feel like it, hit that join button, hey, man. Come on.
Come on.
But we got a couple topics like kind of like lined up. A couple things that, you know, my channel members brought to me. And then if y'all got some topics, some things y'all want to talk about, you know, feel free, just let us know in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you want to talk about. Maybe you're going through something. Maybe a woman acting up. Maybe a man, you know what I mean? Man ain't been faithful lately.
Right.
You feel me?
You just want to act accordingly.
You know, things happen, bro. I mean, we can sit here and act like, you know, it don't, but the reality of the situation is, you know, things happen and, you know, people have misunderstandings and miscommunication and things of that nature, you know, and people grow apart. So if you're going through something like that, you know, speak on it. We got Shmoo in the building. Shmoo, what's going on, broski? Say, what's up, y'all? I'm eating right now, but when I'm done, I'm going to join. Yeah, because I'm ready to start eating in a little bit because I really ain't going to be doing too much talking. I'm going to be more
yeah, I'm going to be eating while I'm talking. All right,
yeah. Yeah, you know how we do it. We do it real ghetto. BOA, we got BOA in the building. BOA, what's going on, young player? How you feeling, man? I hope all is well with you, my brother. But all right, where my phone at? Cause we got topics, we got things to cover. Got things to cover tonight. We got Sean in the building. What's going on, Sean? Hold on.
Sean.
All right, where we at with it? Hold. Let me pull this up. Let me see what we got. All right. All right. So this question comes from the homie T Mac. And his question was, should men approach women?
If you see a bitch you want, yeah, you should approach her.
Okay. What up, cool guy?
Period. If you see something you like, you should approach it. That's man or female. Like, that has no gender role. But for men, I will say this, bro. If you see something that you want, I'm not gonna lie, if you don't step up to the plate, bro, I already know the type of dude you are. Your probably life shows that you don't step up to the plate.
Ha!
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we going in?
No, it's just, I don't want to go in on T because I think, you know, T, that's a valid question. But for a lot of guys, like, you know, for women, there's a reason why women want men to approach them. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, women, we all know all y'all want to fuck us. We know you want to fuck if you coming up to us. But if you're able, you know, when you're just able to do other things, it does help. But I'm not going to lie. I personally don't date any man who has not approached me or if he got a friend to approach me. I don't date you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't date none of them. And even if you had your friend approach me and then you approach me later, it's still a no. I will never be with you. I will never go out on a date with you. I don't know. You will never see a romantic side of me. Because at the end of the day, I mean, you thought look, whatever these bitches be thinking is cool for them is not cool for me. So period. Straight like that.
I ain't mad at it. That's fair. That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Like, you scared to approach a chick, you gonna be scared to fight? Like, what, bro? You scared to approach me? I know you gonna get your ass whooped in front of me. Fuck that. We ain't doing this. Not tomorrow, not the next day, not 3 days on Tuesday. Period.
That don't necessarily mean.
What's up, Sus?
Ass whoop.
What happened?
Baby girl, what's going on?
Okay, let's access
Did I break it? Okay, no, I didn't break it.
Let's access them, because I'm gonna be honest, it's one way with me with this conversation. If you're a dude and you can't approach me, don't think that we gonna do anything together. Don't ask me out. Don't ask your friend to hit me. Don't ask me for shit. You couldn't even fucking approach me. You couldn't even approach me. Oh, stop.
Cool guy said, I mean, the reason I don't approach my crush is because I'm awkward and a little bit shy. Is that bad?
No, there's nothing bad, but because you're awkward and shy, you got to figure out what your game is. Because you're awkward and shy, you shouldn't straight go up to a bitch, what's up with you? I'm trying, yeah. You don't do that. That's not your game. You're shy. You're awkward, so you got to use that. You got to use what you got. That's where a lot of you dudes fuck up. You take game from another dude and you not there yet. You don't have confidence. First, you got to measle your way in. I ain't going to go too much in detail because every time I do, shit get different. But I'm going to be honest, yo. Bro, I know you shy and I know you awkward. Girls, we like that. We still love it. Do what you got to do, because women love men. And don't you forget that, cool guy. Women love men.
Hey, look. I'm gonna say this. Real.
Say mine.
And you saying some real shit, and I ain't even ready to sit here and lie to you. Sometimes, like, if I do say some shit on here, that shit do get back. So gotta be very mindful what the fuck I say on this internet shit.
Endeavor.
But cool guy, let me say this, bro. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with like really being a shy guy. Like, it's some shy niggas that's like hella cool. You know what I mean? Bitches like really want to fuck with them type niggas. But for me, although I'm a shy guy, I never had a problem like getting in a bitch face. You see what I'm saying? Like, I was very like adamant on getting in a bitch face, not necessarily because I'm just trying to fuck, but like I'm trying to improve my communication skill. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to. It's almost like a verbal like exercise for me. You know what I'm saying? Getting in the conversation, and I can speak very well. That's something that I've been gifted with. So if you don't have that, that's something you can work on. But the main thing you want to focus on is just being confident. Like, you gotta recognize this, bro. You a full grown ass man. You know what I mean? Or a boy becoming a man. Like, that's a lot of value in and of itself. You know what I mean? You hold shit down. You don't lie. You don't deceive. You don't manipulate. Bro, you ain't got to feel no type way about what she say. As far as like yes or no. If she say no, cool. On to the next one. Like, that shit don't matter.
Right. Y'all dudes, I don't be getting it, because I'm not gonna lie. If I was a dude and you tell me no, that's cool. Because I'm gonna go say something to your friend, and I know your friend gonna say yeah. Because your friend lonely. Fuck?
What, nigga?
Bro,
what?
For real.
Say it again.
For all the guys out there, if the bitch you want say no to you, go after the closest bitch to her. Go after that bitch friend. Bet you she start liking you. She either gonna start liking you because her friend gonna start liking you, right?
Uh-huh.
Or the girl's gonna try to play you. They're gonna try to play you. But most men, you're gonna be able to see that the friend is trying to play you. You won't even give a fuck. So you just gonna crush her, which is gonna make the first bitch want you more after you fuck with her friend and don't fuck with her, and then you find a new bitch. Because to be honest, a lot of you dudes, the only reason why you're so awkward is because you ain't got your feet wet. You need to get out. You need to get out. Get the hell out the house.
Hold on. Miss Garrett, come through, Miss Garrett.
Hello.
I want to hear your voice. Yeah.
Okay. What's the question? What did I stumble in? Right, we were so heated in the conversation. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Ceci, let me ask you a question, sis. From sis to sis.
Okay.
Would you go out on a date with a dude if he has his friend approach you for your number? Would you go out with a date with him?
I don't know if I like that.
Why don't you like that though? Why you do the because I can feel it, but you gotta expand on that. We got some youngins.
Because like I'm gonna feel like you always gotta have someone do some shit for you, I guess. If that makes any sense. Like, why couldn't you just come say, hey? Like, I don't know. It's like, I feel like it shouldn't be this hard to say, like, hey, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. I feel like you should have, like, if you find me cute, you find me attractive and whatnot, I feel like you should have, like, the balls to come talk to me. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Period.
All right, hold on. We got some more of the gang in here. Who we got in here? Hold on. Y'all, make sure y'all welcome in my gang, man. Welcome in Talk Trip. We got Talk Trip in the building. We got T-Mac in the building. Shout out my brothers, man. Shout out T-Mac coming up with some bomb-ass topics. All right.
Sean, I get what you're saying. I know some shy people. I know some shy people who will knock the living daylights out of somebody. But let me tell you something. All that shy shit don't mean shit when you really trying to get the person that you really want to be with. You know, I'm not saying that a dude being shy makes me feel like he can't fight. But it's the fact that as a shy man, if you can't even approach a bitch that you want, that you sitting there masturbating over, you sitting there thinking, I want this woman to be my wife. I want to love this girl. I want to do this. And then you can't even approach the bitch. Then I know if a nigga step to me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. Ladies, the very first thing before you even go out on a date with this man, can he fucking protect you? Can he protect you? That is the whole point of why women want a man to approach them. If you can't approach me, I know you're going to get knocked the hell out right in front of me. And what happens? Now I'm in danger. I cannot be around a man who puts my life in danger. Next question.
Karina's like, it's that period.
It's that period.
I ain't gonna lie, I was about to put time on her, man. Like, hey, another thing we about to start doing, we about to start really like timing motherfuckers in terms of like letting motherfuckers go off, you know what I'm saying? Just so everybody can get a chance, you know what I'm saying, to speak their piece, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to spread this around a little bit. Because I want to hear everybody. Let's take it to no, matter of fact, before we take it to the brothers, sisters, I need the sisters to go in. Keep going in. Come on.
You just told me to stop. So you want to keep going?
I mean, if I'm talking, everybody should shut the fuck up. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even ready to sit here and lie to you. But go. You was about to ask Cess a question. I want to hear that.
Cess, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Out of the relationships that let me not do that. Out of the dates that you've been on with guys, right?
Okay.
How many of them would you say you could tell were shy? We're shy guys.
Definitely that one. That one too.
How did you know that they were shy? Expand. Because you gonna hit it right on the head. I already know you gonna hit it right on the head.
Because like it's just like once like after the initial date and it's just conversations. You know, you kind of just pick up on it. Like they're not like super forceful. They're not like this way or the highway type shit. They're really like considerate about like I won't say all the time. It's just the way that they carry themselves in certain conversations. Like you can Yeah, you're just like, all right, you're not super forceful. You know, you're very like this way or a third, you know, but like I'm not gonna be like it's my way and that's it. You know, I don't know if that makes any sense.
I hear that.
Okay, cool. I'll be back. I gotta put gas in my car and I want a hot dog. So I'll be back.
Bro, I want to play that glizzy song when she start eating it. It's like that big flat glizzy.
Why you gotta do that?
You know what I'm talking about, girl. You like I'm not in the car with you. As soon as you start eating, I would put your ass on my IG.
No, just for that, I'm gonna get a what is it? Tostito? A taquito? Is that what that's called?
You was gonna get that taquito anyway.
Right, nigga. Don't even act like now you about to get it. Nigga, you was already get that. All right,
anyway.
Fellas, let the fellas come through. Fellas, I got talk tripping here. Oh damn, that's my bedtime. See, I'm an old ass nigga, y'all. My bedtime little reminder on my little phone and shit be going off. But look, talk trip. Should men approach women? I want to hear your stance on it.
Most definitely, because if a man can't, put forward his best effort to get a woman's attention, then I don't think he really deserves her. You know what I'm saying? Or if he doesn't show that he's willing to do something to get a woman, then it's kind of hard for her to make a decision on you. You know what I'm saying? Be the pursuer, not the pursuee, because that's what a man is usually supposed to be.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I like what the brother had to say, and I like that he kept it short too, my nigga. T-Mac, bro, you the one that came through with the question, bro. So let us know, how do you feel about this? Should men approach women?
Yeah, I wanted to stir some controversy.
You sure did.
So I threw that out there. In all honesty, I go the male's route, but to stir controversy, I play devil's advocate, right? So I'm to the majority point where you can't obtain anything unless you go for it. So if I see a potential significant other, how can I adhere her to me if I don't go after her? It's a lost cause. I'm just gonna keep just wanting her. But to play devil's advocate, I feel as though timing can factor in to obtaining it. For example, let's say we in New York, she down the block, she running for the J. I gotta catch the C. We go in the opposite directions, but we gotta hit them trains. We can't miss them trains. Damn, I gotta wait my opportunity.
Wait, nigga, what? Hold on.
Man, that's some whole freaking city talk, bro.
I'm just saying, like you, it can factor in opportunities, or it could be like situations like, let's say, I seen this with my own eyes. My man's going after the chick that he want. We in the club. What always happens? It's always that friend that's cock blocking. Like chick got in the way. With he tried to go out. Like he don't give a fuck about how he tried to go out there. That's him trying to shoot his shot. He can't even do it because you got fucking Shaq holding down the paint. So it's like sometimes you got those certain variables in certain situations that there are go-getters out there, but sometimes shit just happens. You know what I mean? But I'm not for just like sitting by and just like letting the potential love of your life just like walk away. Nah, you gotta go out there. You gotta go out there what you want.
Period.
That's fair. That's fair enough. I can't be too mad at that. Frankenstein got a counterpoint. He said, but some women got pepper spray.
That's facts.
Anybody want to speak to that?
Let's keep it a buck. Let's say like, I bet I see the chick I want. I run after her because she's ahead of me. I'm going after her. She gonna think I'm a fucking creep. Boom, pepper spray me in my fucking face. Let's keep it a buck. She like I'm 6'1", 260. I'm hawking her down the fucking block. hawking her down the block. That bitch is gonna turn around and mace me.
Yeah, because you a little big for real. Especially if it's, bro, you gotta approach bitches during daytime, bro.
See, now we gotta put in factors. So now we go for, nah, fuck that. Go after what you want. Fuck that. I want a nigga. You want a nigga who want to go after you want. I'm that nigga. I'm gonna run after your ass.
Right,
now,
but you also gotta know. But you also gotta know the right place and time, brother.
Korea, hold up. Now, is you gonna mace me, or is you gonna give me a chance to take your number? I'm going after the fuck I want. I want you.
You gotta understand what the right time is and what the wrong time is.
So now we got factors. Hold up, fellas. Hold up. Here go the controversy. In the beginning, all we heard was we going after what we want. We get a nigga like me going after what we want, fellas. Now it's timing. Now it's timing and place, right? Well, I'm an alpha. I see you on the Serengeti. I'm going after your ass.
All right, and you better, all right, just like you said, time and place. So your teeth better be brushed. You better not fucking stink. You better not be coming from the gym. It better not be too dark. I better be able to see your face. I'm going down the
street with Altoids in my mouth and Juan Portier on.
I'm gonna be honest. First of all, you really shouldn't be approaching no girl super late at night if she's doing a jog, bro. Like, that's just you being a dumbass. I'm sorry, but like, you should not be out here approaching women by themselves at night.
We got factors. All I'm saying, fellas, you see how women break it down for us, right? In the beginning, it was like, nah, we want it, right? Right? We live, right? In the beginning, we all heard it. Now we want it. I don't give a fuck if you, cause that just showed me that, you know what I mean, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. This, that, and third. A nigga running after you, like, going after what he wants. He get knocked the fuck out.
He getting shot. Because don't be running after me.
That's what I'm saying. So now we got, I'm just saying, now we got factors. So sometimes, like, what I'm saying, the controversy is yes, a man can go after what he wants, but there's timing and placing. And sometimes that timing is off.
Yeah.
Just like, and that's what I'm saying. So that's like, you gotta factor that in. You gotta factor that in, because whereas like, it's like, you know what I'm saying, when women talking their shit, talking whatever, they're not putting all of those factors in that we just literally just broke down. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want the timing to be right for that right man to approach you in the right setting. So there's a number of factors for all that to happen. You want the right man to approach you in the right way.
Right. Because that's part of game. Right.
So it's factors in it. It's not just black and white as like, you know, bam, an alpha male just boom, going after what he wants.
Yes, because even if you're alpha male,
there's a whole bunch of shit involved. That's what I'm saying.
Because that's a part of the whole acronym. That's a part of the whole acronym of game. Right. So a lot of dudes think that because they're this and they're that they can just walk up on a bitch and that they got game. What's wrong with a lot of men is that they don't have game. Right. So what they do is they bring in all these other factors as into why they couldn't get the woman that they want. When at the end of the day, women make ourselves, when a woman wants to be approached, you will know that woman wants to be approached by a man. Because that woman's going to look a certain way. She's going to be looking at men a certain way, different factors. So that as well, men, you need to have game within yourself to understand if a woman is trying to put herself out there. Right? Now, if you're one of these dudes who are out here taking a walk or jog at night and you see a pretty woman and you're just running after her, I'm sorry, but you don't have game. So before we even get into you even talking to a woman, we would have to break you down all the way to what type of women do you like? What women do you like? How they look, things like that. And then you got to break it down into where you can go to find these women, right? Because at the end of the day, if you get the math formula wrong, you're still wrong. It's nobody else's fault but your own. So for men, you know, you have to be cognitive on where you're hollering at a woman from. You don't see women hollering at gynecologists before they get their pussies checked. there's a time and a place. Even though women will naturally gravitate to men who are doctors. You don't think women go in the doctor's office and want to fuck every one of those doctors in there? No, they do. But that's not the time or the place. Want to know why? Because women got game. So to that point, just because we playing devil's advocate, if you run up on a woman at night and you're a certain size, it's nighttime, you have no game. You shouldn't be hollering at women. You need to decompartmentalize, whatever the fuck is called, deconstruct what you already had going on, because the fact that you even thought that running up on a woman
nigga,
at night.
That word all up, nigga.
I did. Because the fact that even a man running up on a woman at night by herself, that's not even, the fact that dudes even think that maybe that is how you can get a woman. I don't know who's been giving you dudes game. That is the worst advice I've ever heard in my life. Not the worst advice. Not the worst advice.
Let me welcome in some of the family. Some of the family got in here. I wasn't able to salute them. I got Cold Nose, Big J, 02, my girl Cadence in the building, Frankenstein in the building. Shout out to y'all. And I'm very glad y'all in
Most
here.
important, me.
And we got the homie Sean in this motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh, it's lit in here.
My brother Big J, he said,
What
bro,
up, man?
I pulled many on my Dave Hollister, Dave Hollister, this nigga crazy, game at the Merritt Athletic Club with both of us in mid-sweat, and it was on. Okay, so that's
mid-sweat.
Big J, that's a response to what Korea was saying. Korea, you said a nigga shouldn't be going at a woman when he all sweaty and stuff like that, but a lot of time them pheromones is just going crazy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand that part.
Yep.
Bro, it's called game. Y'all not gonna sit here and debate to me, oh yeah, I'm gonna run up on a girl while she's jogging at night. You fucking dumb fuck. I'm not gonna sit here and act like that shit is okay. I'm not gonna sit here and act like that shit is cool. Right, let me get this off. So stop acting like certain things that dudes think, like y'all don't think that that's just not smart. Like, let's just be plausible. Just like I said, women don't go and get their pussies checked out and holler at the doctor that's checking them out, even though they know that their doctor is single.
Never know.
You don't know. You don't know any. Stop it. Because now you're being dumb. Y'all have never known a woman to ever do that stuff. But y'all do know. But y'all do know that women would pick a doctor over the average Joe. So let's make it make sense. So we don't just start doing dumb shit.
Women jogging at night ain't got no common sense. Huh? Talk about that.
Yo, you know what, 02? Real shit. Real shit. But we was talking about a man running up on a woman trying to see what she about.
Right now, yeah. Go ahead, 02, get her ass.
Dress it to him now.
Yo,
and first of all, women can jog at night anytime they want. 02?
Yeah, they can get raped whenever they want to.
Right.
Oh,
you right. You right, because that shit does happen. That shit does happen. It's because of weird ass niggas think that it's okay if you see a woman running at night, or a woman that's not obviously trying to be hollered at by a man. She's making it obvious she doesn't want that type of contact. Oh, but you want to holler at, I might not see you again. Nigga, it's fucking 11:30 at night. Use your fucking brain.
Nah, nobody's saying that.
Nobody's saying that. Yeah,
nobody's saying that's happening.
But a woman running at night makes no sense. Yeah. But a man hollering at a woman at night makes sense. Make it make sense.
No.
Right, make it make sense, Dad. Make it make sense, because the math ain't mathing.
You reversing it. You reversing it. You reversing it. You say the opposite of what we say. We say nobody is saying that that's the case. A guy running up on a female at night is acceptable. I don't know what you got twisted with the
right, because 02 said women jogging at night don't have common sense, right? Because they'll get raped, right?
No. Can I say something real quick?
Depends how fast you
to defend him. No, I want to defend him a bit because I think I know what he's trying to say. Mm-hmm. Nobody said. I don't think he's trying to say that. He's not saying it like, they deserve to. All he's trying to say is you need to be careful as a woman because you're vulnerable. That's all he's trying to say. Because these crazy guys out there, like, them guys shouldn't be raping women, but men do. It is bad guys that rape. So you have to, as a woman, you should be careful of that. Because You know what I mean? That's it. I don't think he's like, you know, you're not saying, oh, you deserve that shit or you get what you get.
You're right. And you know what? Y'all are absolutely right. A woman running at night is just as much common sense as you niggas out here trying to holler at us. And y'all do it at the dumbest fucking times. And then y'all wonder why there's a lot of women out here who talk shit about men. And it's because it just gets to a point. It's like the common sense, the shit. I'm sorry, but like, I'm sorry, but that shit did not correlate for me.
Yeah, but you can't, like, that's them guys, you know what I mean? That's not all the guys. There's loads of guys that just walk past you, don't they? You know what I mean? So you can't just, you know what I mean? It's not a common thing for guys to go run up to bitches at night, you know? It don't make no sense to me. Most of those guys see something nice walking, we're not going to disturb her, let her keep going. You know what I mean? So you'd be making it sound like all of us guys be just run after a bitch. Bitch, give me your number. You know, that's not going to happen. We're not going to do that shit. You know what I mean? It don't work like that. So I don't know.
I'm back
about it.
With a full tank of gas.
What up, Miss Garrett?
What up? How's everyone? I came into a very heated discussion. So, yes. I would hope that not every dude's trying to, like, run up and be like, bitch, give me your number. That'd be very, like...
Nah, that shit.
Like, I wouldn't want to go anywhere. I'd be like, lock the door, throw the key out.
Miss Gary, you go jogging at night?
I don't jog.
You don't jog, period. Waffle House and Uber home. I know, what do you use over there? Not Uber. It's Uber, yeah.
I'm driving myself to Waffle House. Because even with an Uber, you might end up underneath a bridge type shit. Nah, bro. I drive myself. I'm good.
Cold Note said a man running up on a woman while she jogging is gonna be calling me soon. I like that. I think that's a great way to close that topic out, man. Moving on.
Guys, don't be running up on women. That's give advice.
There's another one submitted by T-Mac. Should they pay? T-Mac, can you give us some context on this topic, brother?
So they say that it's the gentleman's way to pay, which I agree. But sometimes there are some women out there that don't want a man to pay.
Mm.
Do you force to pay, or do you let her have that pay? Because I feel as though sometimes those situations don't get talked about. And a buddy of mine had brought that up, and he was like, "Yo, like he damn near had to like fight over the check to pay." Like she got like offended. They got into an argument, and she was saying like, you know, she had it like all of this other stuff. She was paying, and she said that he felt that he said that she felt as though like he was controlling, paying the check. And this is their first date. You feel me? So he was like, you know what I mean? Like,
man, he should have just let her pay and ordered something else as well. The best shit on the menu.
Yeah. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Like in those situations, like what do you do?
You let her pay and you find a more agreeable woman. Listen, on a first date,
pay, man.
On the first date, I always pay on the first date. The only time I don't pay the full thing is if she won't let me. So we'll go half, you know. But if she's gonna make it seem like he's a bad person for doing what most women would prefer, and what most men feel like is the right thing to do on the first date, then she got her, you know, her ethic is backwards. That's like a bum. That's like a bum cussing you out for giving the money.
Yeah, she was doing like she was saying like the whole like women independent thing, and she was pushing towards that, and like it was like, you know, they had conversations, but like he didn't think it was like to that extreme. So like I really didn't know what to tell him, to be honest with you.
Y'all better let that bitch pay some bills.
She tapped.
Y'all sound dumb.
But no,
y'all better let that bitch pay some bills. Y'all really talk about women paying bills?
But see,
Let me take another drink. Go ahead.
See, for him, that's like taking his manhood.
Nah, it's not.
If that's like taking his manhood, you must not got no goddamn manhood. The fuck? Money make your manhood, bro? Money don't make you no goddamn man. That's weak ass shit. That's weak ass shit for a woman who really got money. And he probably hit. And to your friend, he probably said that shit. Hold on. Let me take a sip.
It's always like 50. It's always like 50-50.
You know what your friend said to her? Your friend fucked up. And I hope your friend listened to this. Guess what, friend? Let me tell you where you fucked up, why that bitch don't want to give you no pussy. Wanna know why? Because you sat there texted that bitch, oh yeah, strong, independent woman, this and that. And she was basically telling you throughout the text that she didn't give a fuck what was coming out your mouth. When y'all get together, it's what she want the fuck to happen. Yeah. The money don't mean shit. The money is her establishing dominance in the fucking relationship. And your friend is a goddamn man and couldn't even see that shit. He ain't no fucking man. Next question. Let me take another sip.
No. Hold on.
Damn. More people need to give their opinion.
Maria, I think you're misunderstanding what happened in that instance. I think that she was offended that he wanted to pay. I think she gave him a hard time for wanting to pay.
Who said that, him or her?
That's the impression I get from what T-Mac said. That she gave him a hard. That's what he
told me. You feel me? So I'm like, I wasn't. You feel me? I wasn't there. I don't know her side. You feel me? I don't know if he made it out to be more than what it was.
Yo, I got a homegirl just like her.
It's one thing if she said, no thanks, I prefer to pay. It's another thing if she said, you trying to control me by paying for this check. That's two different responses.
Hey, y'all, you ain't giving up no pussy. Drop that bitch off in the Everglades.
One of those responses is...
God damn, the Everglades. You wanted to die?
Bro, that's why she paid for the fucking meal. So y'all gotta keep up. She already won feeling.
Nah, that's not true. That's not true.
All right.
I've been with a woman that paid a meal for me, and
Let me tell you something. I'm not talking about none of the. I'm talking about the way she kicking it.
No,
I don't gotta read the text messages. I don't gotta see how they talking about the fact that she said that she felt offended by a man paying a meal for you. She fucking lied. She's a fucking liar. She fucking lied, y'all. Goddamn.
All right, and
she want to pay for the meal. She's strong. No, she paid for the meal because she don't want to give you no pussy. So then that way, when you take her out on the second date, I
don't owe you nothing kind of thing.
Right. And then you pay for everything. She gonna say, oh no, I paid for the first meal. I should have let you know I didn't want to give you no pussy. After the first date, if she don't want you paying for shit, she not giving you nothing.
So let
me take another sip.
It sounds like you're frustrated with us because we don't read minds. If what you're saying is...
I'm not frustrated, but I thought this shit was child's play.
If what you're saying is true, why should a man intuitively understand that?
Which part, though? Before I answer.
The part that she said she didn't want to pay for the reasons that you said, that she's not really feeling them. Well, we don't know if you're feeling us or not because you let us take you out. That's not something that a man should be expected to understand off rip.
Right. So because you don't understand, that should let you know that it's a red flag. Right? Right?
No.
Period. Yes. A woman who's saying that you doing something nice for her.
How do we know that we don't understand? How do you evaluate a person who you haven't taken on a date yet? How do you know their attitude and what makes them tick?
Context clues,
why are you assuming that sufficient context was provided beforehand?
Because let me tell you what men like to do, right? You guys what?
Hold on.
Right? No, because this gonna break it down because...
No, let her go.
No,
go ahead. Say what you're gonna say because I'm gonna answer it because I already got this done.
I wouldn't try to tell you what women would try to do. Women speak for themselves, but now you're gonna tell a room full of men what we do.
Oh shit! It's gonna pop.
Did he or did he not take her on a date because he want fuck? Yes or no? Any man can answer that.
We don't know.
Because why would you take guys, come the fuck on. Regular basic nature.
I'll be honest.
Why the fuck would you take a woman out on a date? Because I want to fuck. This is the shit that pisses me off about men. Don't sit here saying that you're taking me out on a date because you want to get to know me. No, you want to fuck me.
Oh no,
you want to fuck me.
Yeah. Whoa. Do men not want to get to know women?
One of them sensitive
Let me take another sip.
No, look.
Do men not want to get to know women?
Oh, we don't have a good discussion tonight, y'all.
Men want to get to know women. That's part of the process.
Y'all gonna stop lying to me. Y'all men in this chat gonna stop lying. You take a woman out on a date because you want to fuck, right? You want to get to know the bitch or you want to fuck? Yes or no?
So why can't we have both? Why can't we have both?
Stop it.
Why can't
because when you seen the bitch, you didn't know her motherfucking personality. You seen that ass and you seen them fucking titties. Bitch, I'm trying to fuck.
Right.
Bitch, I'm trying
to fuck. When I first see you, yes, there's physical and sexual attraction. I don't know you. I gotta get to know you in order to ask you out. That's the process. Yes, the physical attraction is led.
That's real.
This Big Mac, wanna go home.
T-Mac, let me ask you something.
You need both. I gotta get to know you. And yes, I want to fuck down. Yeah, I want to stick my dick in you. That is some real shit. Yeah. That is some real shit that you just said, T-Mac. You gotta take her out on a date to get to know her, right? Yes.
Let me ask you something. If you didn't know the bitch, would you still fuck her? If you knew the bitch was clean? If you knew that she had clean pussy and she was willing to fuck you, would you take her out on a date to get to fuck her?
Because if she smell, man, I don't want to know.
If you could fuck her without taking her out on a date, would you still take her out on a date?
Come here. That's what I'm saying. Is she a complete stranger?
No. Not the question. Not the question. I said if you didn't have to take her out on a date and you could still fuck, would you still fuck her without taking her out on a date?
I would have to know her to fuck.
You gotta know a bitch to fuck her? Don't do that. Yeah. Don't do it, T-Mac. You have to know a bitch to have sex with her?
I'm talking about, hear what I'm saying. Are you talking about a complete stranger? A complete stranger, and I never met her. I don't know her name. None of that shit. A complete fucking stranger.
No sir.
Like you put me in front of a complete stranger, and I'm fucking right in there.
This is what I'm saying. That girl,
man,
right?
You know, sometimes the man's got
because what I am saying is this.
I already know the bitch.
Right.
Listen to me. And I never went out on a date with her. So I already know the bitch, and I never went out on a date with her.
So would you still go out on a date with her if you could fuck her without going out on a date with her?
I put it like this. Like let's say I got manic. Our situation, right?
Why are you avoiding the question, baby? It's a yes or no answer, baby. It's a yes or no answer, baby.
Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying. But you putting emotion into it. You're putting too much into it. And the reason why it's emotion, T-Mac, is because it's blurring the lines. This is easy, right? Because it's been studied. I'll tell you something, T-Mac. Let me tell you something. Women, we know within 5 seconds if we gonna fuck you or not. How many seconds you think it take a man to look at me and say if he gonna fuck me or not?
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the case here. You don't want to fuck you. Yes, that's what I mean.
So you would fuck her without going on a date with her?
Yeah.
Yes, what the fuck? Yeah.
Where's Cold Nose? I've made my kids.
Hold on. Hold.
Yeah.
Our brother Cold Nose has to leave.
Oh my God.
Go show him some
peace out, man.
All right, Cold Nose, we love you, man.
All right, Cold Nose, be easy. All right, yo.
All right. Hold on. Let's get back into this. Before we continue, let's do a reset real quick. Talk Trip. I want you to set it off, bro. How do you feel about this? I want to hear what Pastor got to say. Come on.
Damn, I wanted to go second to last, but that's okay though. So in this situation, right? It's more of a because I was actually in this situation not too long ago. That's Mafia, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think we should introduce the top 50 Mafia culture. This is
let's go.
Damn.
Moment in time right
I'm ready to
here.
hook team back up with one of my bitches. I nigga need some love. My bitch is gonna shut up, do what they need.
All right, let me get back into it. I was in a situation sort of kind of like this not too long ago, right? And all I was out only at the gym, right? We weren't out to eat. It was nothing like that. I took her to the gym because she wanted to see the gym that I was at because it was different. It had like free weights and all that. And at the end, I was getting a drink and she was getting a drink. And I was like, let me pay for your drink. She was like, nah, you don't got to do that. And, you know, she's a good friend of mine. And I know her situation. I was like, no, don't worry about it. But I wasn't going to get into a fight over it. She was just like, no, just let me pay. And I was like, hey, if you want to pay those $2, you can pay the $2. It's just $2. But for a meal, I feel like if you're going out on a date and you know it's a date with that person, excuse me, and you initiated the date, then I see you have to pay. Now, if they don't want you to pay, hey, there's no harm in it. Keep that money in your pocket. You know, and that's my view on it. Now, if you were just getting into that date to get to the cookie, to the reward, then I mean, how does that look on your character? You know what I'm saying? Just spending a little money ain't always gonna get you to your reward. You always gotta work for something. And to answer Korea's question, if a woman was in front of me and she wanted to fuck, well, me knowing myself, the answer is no. I gotta know you first, because I don't want you to just take my energy and go. Like, nah.
Powerful.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to hear Cecily's on this and then hear Sean. Definitely.
We can do that. We can pass. Shout out, we got our brother Mafia in here. Y'all need to go crazy on this. Y'all gotta hit that like button. Y'all gotta do some more shit. This is gonna be the craziest one yet.
It's getting crowded now, so it's
I'm just here, man. I'm just here. My birthday in 2 days.
Okay.
I'm just here, man. I'm just here kicking it with y'all, man. I'm just listening, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just listening. I'm about to burn one real quick.
Yeah,
he sound just like me, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah, y'all niggas do. I told you niggas sound alike, bro.
Oh my God.
Let's do this. Let's do this. It's Mafi chilling right now. We'll bring Mafi into the conversation as we move along during the night. Let's go. Since we got talk trail, I'm just looking at the order of everything set. Let's just go left from there. Sean, come on with the game. Come on.
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm about to start drinking, so maybe I should put myself on mute.
Oh,
you wanna go later? You wanna go later?
I'm already drinking. You gotta say what's on your mind.
All right, come on with it.
God. Right, what the hell is the question exactly? So I know what I'm saying.
Just how you feel about this topic overall, and to bring everybody up to speed, the topic is.
Oh yeah, about the paying, the woman wanting to pay.
Come on.
Okay. Well, I'll be honest with you. That's happened to me on a few occasions, and obviously you're trying like, no, I'll do it kind of thing. But if the girl like persists and she does it in a kind of, I don't know, you can tell when the woman want to try and show you that she's really with you for you, you know what I mean? So usually I just let them have it. So it's always been a positive thing. But the way this one was coming across, it sounded like more like what Cree was saying. She was just putting that down. So it's like, I don't owe you anything. You know what I mean? That was the energy that in this situation.
Very obvious.
Yeah. But my point is, it's not always the case. You know what I mean? So it depends on the energy. That's why. But yeah, I think Cree is right about kind of like, I don't owe you shit. You know what I mean?
Sean agrees with Korea. Man, this is.
Yeah, for once.
Right.
Why a few times tonight?
Okay.
If the girl want to pay, let her pay, you know what I mean? If it's in that kind of energy, you know what I mean?
100%.
When you can tell, you know what I mean? When a girl really like you like that, you know, she likes just being in your company and shit. She kind of like, I never had an issue when they paid and then it became an issue later. There was never a problem, you know what I mean? Like, it's like begrudging, like, oh, motherfucker, you know? There's no like negative thing with me experienced that way, so. You know what I mean? So, let them fucking pay that meal, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I wouldn't let the bitch pay. Wouldn't have text the bitch back neither.
Oh, all right.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
No, that bitch a man.
All right, hold on, Korea. Before you go,
yeah, because she just, Korea's right.
No, Sean. Wait. Sean still got a minute and a half. Sean, if you want to close it out, go ahead.
No, Korea's right. No, for once in her life, she's right. No, the way that girl did it, it was very like like she weren't being like a feminine energy. It wasn't like, oh, let me just take this. I really had a good time with you, and I want to like show like, it's not about that. I just want to, I want to treat you, kind of thing. When she says it like that, then that bitch really like you. You know what I mean? That's a good woman. But the way she did it was completely different, and I agree with Korea. That was definitely the way she was putting it to him, kind of like, okay, I'll pay this now. We've had a night and we go our separate ways. You know what I mean? No confusion. You know what I mean? I don't owe you nothing. So for sure, yeah. Oh yeah, and don't text that bitch back, man. That's you know what I mean. Forget that one. She ain't the one. So.
Amen. All right, Korea, it's on you. You got
no. Let Sassy go because I want to hear what she got to say. Because she was about to say something. How you feel about you paying a man's meal?
Go ahead, Sass.
Go ahead.
Okay, so when the paying of the meal, there might have been something in her past that like an ex-boyfriend of hers or some shit, like when they went out to eat or whatever and he offered to pay the meal, that might have like counteracted and like she owed him or something, I don't know. I feel like there's too many like variables to this shit because you don't know, you just met her, you don't know her past, you don't know what she's going through. She might felt like she needed to pay the check because of other shit. You don't know that, right? And so I don't know, don't take it so personal that she wanted to pay it. Maybe, I don't know, like girls coming into like their new you or whatever and they want to like show that they can stand on their own 2 feet. I don't know. Don't take it so personal, and there was something else.
What do you think about saying it's controlling? It's like controlling the fact that he was trying to pay. What do you think of that part?
Right.
I do feel like that maybe you like there might have been a better way for you to like tell him that versus like being so aggressive about it. One moment. Okay. Yeah. I feel like the whole situation could have been like done better, like dealt better, but she might just be going through some shit at the end of the fucking day, and she doesn't like that shit. That might be something that triggers her. Like, don't pay the fucking check. I can pay the fucking check. I don't need your money.
Yeah, but that's a sign to get the fuck away from that crazy bitch.
Ain't it? Because it's just gonna bring up a whole bunch of other shit. Yeah. Y'all start getting together.
Hold on, Miss Garrett. Let Miss Garrett get her shit off. She got a minute 30. Go ahead, Mom.
Sorry.
But yeah, don't take it so personal. It could have been dealt better. There was some other, y'all were hitting so many things, but I like smooth forgot all the stuff that I was gonna say. But yeah, okay, maybe I think that's it for me because I can't think of what else I was gonna say. So
okay, fair enough. Okay, so Korea, you skip we'll double back to you. That was Miss Garrett. So if I go, let me see, based on what we got right now, let me take it to it would be 02. Come with the game, bro.
If a woman wants to pay her for her own meal, that's her prerogative, and there's nothing wrong with that. If she's disrespectful and expressing the fact that she wants to pay for her own meal, there is something wrong with it. Yeah. It's not the fact that she wants to pay her own way. If she makes it, if she tries to make it seem like you're for wanting to pay her meal, there's something wrong with that, and you'd be better off not messing with that shit. But as far as, a woman who wants to pay her own meal automatically being disinterested in you, I don't think that's a fair assumption. I've been on dates and a woman wanted to pay for her own meal just to show me that she's not a gold digger, like Sean Rich said, and I let her pay. I mean, I fought her, but I let her pay. That's actually kind of winsome. That's like a attractive thing that it's important to you that she knows that she got her own. But it's also important to me to let her know that I got her. That's the tone I'm trying to set. So it's not about who pays. It's about the attitude toward the payment. If a man feels like him paying is establishing dominance over her, he has the wrong attitude. But he might not necessarily feel that way. He might just feel like it's the right thing to do. If she feels like him paying is misogynistic, then there's something wrong with her attitude. Maybe he's just a nice guy. There's always more context that needs to, to flesh out these scenarios. But generally speaking, it's not a matter of who pays. It's a matter of the intention of Somebody got to say it.
Hey man, okay, got you.
You need to talk now. It's your turn.
No, I don't have no opinions tonight. I said that at
come
the
on,
beginning. Yeah, no.
Oh, you got it. It can't be the King Kartel about you. Come on, a bit at least.
Nah. I'm the moderator tonight. I ain't really got no opinions on nothing. I want to hear what y'all got to say.
You have to have an opinion. Anyway, go on.
I thought you was about to be the judge.
I got one question for King. I got one question for you.
What's up?
Sunny D or Complete Sun?
No comment. Fuck you.
Mixes and shit. So it
now let's take it to we'll do T-Mac. Come on with it, bro.
I think everybody made valid points. I like what 02 said, and then a combination of Korea and Sean too. Like if a female is offering pain, it's like she's showing like she cares or like value and like you matter in a sense, and it's like, damn, you know what, I got you type of thing. But I think it then gets into a realm where it's like the way it's described, like how it's just like it's volatile, or like something like it's like a trigger or like damaging. Like when you start saying like trigger words like, oh, like controlling, like all of that stuff is like, whoa. And all I'm doing is just like I'm just paying the bill. Like damn, I'm not even I'm whoa, like okay, I back off. And then it's like as a man, do you try to like, yeah, you gotta pause, like cause now like what Trip was saying before, like now my energy is going to be totally wasted if I try to figure this bitch out on a first date. Nah, I'm good. But sometimes like you can't like you know, like you can offer, you can say your piece to people, but I always say, like, especially with men, I like this may stir a controversy. Like I feel as though like they gonna do what the fuck they want to do. You can tell them they can go like write 50 rights. Like don't do the shit. Nigga just still keep going left. So I don't know. Like it's cool. Like if she wanna, you know, pay, like, yo, that's love. That's love. But when it started to get to like you need to see a therapist type of shit, like trigger words and shit, like whoa.
Yeah.
Like, nah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. That's where it gets a little dicey.
Fair enough. We don't win around Mafi. It's on you, bro. Give us the game, man. Come on with it.
I think in the case of what I'm listening to, I'm paying just off of common courtesy, unless the bitch get real funky with me. If she get real funky, we splitting the bill. I'm paying my half and I'm dipping. I ain't saying what up to you. I ain't giving two fucks. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends on so what you're saying is, from what I've been listening to, I'm gonna pay. If she pays, you know what I'm saying, that's good. That's not even needed. But I respect that. But you know, I pertain on my dates is how the conversation's flowing, what she's doing, her body language, and the way she acting. Most importantly, the way she acting. You know what I'm saying? She acting all crazy and shit. Nah, this is a wrap. It's gonna be that's one and done. I'm out of here. But if she cool, she paid for the bills, we had a good time. You know, let's explore something else. I want to get to know your mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to fuck. I want to just lay in the bed and just talk to you. And just see where your head's at. You know what I mean? See where this goes further. And if it does go further and you can keep up and be consistent, which is really hard to do nowadays, but if that's the point, then yeah, I'm with it. But no funky bitches gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
it's gonna get hot.
I'm fucking with you in that bed. We ain't just cuddling and talking. I'm fucking with you in that bed.
Like everybody has their own prerogative. You know what I'm saying? I don't
I'm gonna be laid up with a dude in bed. Oh,
I don't even need to touch it though. You know what I'm saying? What
I
I'm
see why
doing
y'all
is
like me.
Hold on, I'm gonna open it up at the end. Let Mafi get his shit off. We're gonna open it up at the end. Everybody can go in. Mafi, go ahead, bro.
The reason why I'm not hitting at the end of the day is too easy. I want you to want it. I want you to beg for it. I want you to crave for it. I'm not gonna give it to you just because it's right there. It's right in front of your face. Bitch, you gonna earn it. You know what I'm saying? And that's when she get the prize. You know what I mean? It's just too easy, man. It's too easy to take him out, do all that boom, 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 bang, bang, boogie at the end of the night, man. Nah, bitch. I want you to circle back to this. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're really worth it, it's gonna happen. If it's not, it's not. You know, come on, man. We males. We got 8-9 things in the tuck with a relationship. Being in a relationship, I know families got 8-9 things in the tuck. I'm in a relationship right now. I got 30 things in the tuck that I can just, if we ever break up, I can just be like, what's happening? I don't even want you like that. Marvin Gaye said, I don't want your body, I want your mind. And that's just how I attack it.
Yeah, but he's crazy.
Oh, that's hard. Oh, that's
it's too easy. I can't.
That shit was hot.
All right, Mavi, that was some cold shit. Before I
we can circle. We can still circle in the beginning though.
Yeah, it's a good topic. We can keep going with this one.
You want to?
I know Korea's got more to say.
Before I do another rotation, Razor Games, what's going on, broski? Glad to have you in here. Shmoo said, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm high as fuck, and I just be soaking up all the shit y'all talking about. This is one of the best after parties yet, and I do agree. I do think this is one of our better ones, just for the simple fact this is going on across the world. These type of situations. Yeah. So I think it's very important that we speak, and we get different perspectives on this shit. Now, let me open it up a little bit because when Mafi was talking, Korea and Miss Garrett was ready to jump on his ass. So let's do this. Mafi, Korea, and Miss Garrett, all three of y'all can speak. Be respectful of each other, but I want to hear y'all go back and forth. I'm ready.
I don't know what type of bitches you fucking with. That's playing these motherfuckers. These bitches pussy whack. Bitch, pussy whack. I know you're pussy whack. These the same bitches. Oh, I ain't got shit in my drawers. That the bitch, cause your fucking shit don't even leak. Sorry, your pussy is whack, baby. Pussy's whack. That's why you gotta beg these niggas. Oh, I just want to lay up in a bed with him. Ain't no nigga in my whole life laying no bed in me and not want to touch me. Period. And these were grown men. No, I could never.
You fucking with no gentleman, man.
I could never. No, Mafi. It's not that I'm not fucking with a gentleman. As a woman, why am I sitting here laying up in a bed with somebody that's not my boyfriend? We not doing something nasty. What the hell is the point of us laying in bed? You wasting my motherfucking time. We gonna sit here and talk. We gonna sit here and talk. We have plenty of times to talk. You know, stop romantic. A lot of people. Y'all, we romanticizing relationships like we want to keep dating. Let's just be honest. Dating back and forth, keep dating, is lame. Nobody wants to keep dating and keep dating and keep dating. That's why people say you got to watch out for red flags, right? So, Mafi, how bitches know that you got other bitches on the top is you laying up in a bed with them and you not trying to get freaky with them. If I was a girl around you, around your age, and you tried to lay up with me and then nothing happened, I'm gonna be honest, there is no reason for me to talk to you after that as a woman, right? And I don't know how certain women play. I don't know how certain women game is and things like that, because I don't think laying up in a bed with a man, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But what won't happen is me laying up in a bed with a man that is, we're nothing to each other. You know, like it goes back to the whole paying for the date situation.
Cause I feel like at that point we could be at the park.
Yo, period. Yeah. Why the fuck we gotta be in the crib, Sassy? Thank you, sis. Thank you. Why the fuck we in the crib? You wasting my motherfucking time. Want to sit in the bed and talk to me? You wasting my motherfucking best years of my motherfucking life. You don't want to marry me, nigga.
That's the funniest shit ever.
You don't want to marry me, nigga.
Opinion, girl. That's just a difference on perspective.
You want to marry me, Mafi?
And I fucks with it. And I fucks with what you're saying.
You want to marry me, nigga?
Man, listen. I done fucked a lot of bitches.
Right.
On the
you want to marry me?
Doesn't even mean nothing. Most of the time, niggas fucking pass. You know what I'm saying? That's what ends up happening.
That's why you laid up in the bed with her and didn't fuck her, because you don't want to be with the bitch. You just need company. That's what the fuck niggas do when they want fucking company. They want to lay up in the bed with a fucking bitch, not fuck. Oh yeah, I gotta go. I gotta do this. Mafia, you know what the fuck you doing. Mafia, I've been on to you. Mafia, you got that silver tongue, nigga. I know men like you. I know niggas like you, Mafia.
Listen, I'm not here to play no mind games.
How many bitches love you, Mafia? How many bitches love you, Mafia? That's gonna prove my point right there. How many bitches love you? How many women tell you that they love you, Mafia? That is going to prove my point. Sassy hit it right on the head. If we going to lay up in the bed butt ass naked, we might as well be in the park and you buy me ice cream. How many women love you, Mafia? Answer me that question, Mafia. Because I think it's in the double digits. I think you got at least 10 women who love you. And you know that they love you. And it's because you did things like that. You laid up in the bed.
Out of the respect of the women and me, I got no comment.
Only Jackie. Only Jackie loves him. That's it. Only one woman loves him. Jackie.
Only Jackie K. McCormick. That's it.
That's it. And his mama.
That let me know. Mafia out here breaking bitches' hearts, laying up in beds with them.
Shit.
Hey, listen, Korea, that's the past me, man. That's the past me, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Past.
They still, the love don't fade, Mafia. The love don't fade. That's why we got to be careful about taking your advice. Because you a lover boy. You that CD certified lover boy. You see what I'm saying? Tricksters. Tricksters, Your Honor. Tricksters, Your Honor. I was not there.
I love the hype, though. I love the hype.
Because, Mafia, I kind of feel like, it's the first day I met you, Mafia, and I seen a picture of you, I was like, that's a slick motherfucker right there. That is a slick motherfucker right there. Everything about you, Mafia, gives me that slick nigga. That nigga that you can get any bitch that you want. You can have any woman fall in love with you want. That's why it is no surprise that you said I lay up in a bed with a woman and not touch her. Because you know what you're doing. You know the game. You know the game. That's why you got more than 10 women who love you. You've had more than 10 women in your life tell you that they love you, and you know that they meant that.
You know what I'm saying? I love who I'm with, so I never, ever, ever entertain none of that.
Right.
You know, I'll never give a reason to even doubt, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I don't have nobody. I can't talk to nobody. I can't speak to nobody. I can't have friends like that, because even she knows. You know what I'm saying? The ones that said, hey, oh my God, you found her. Oh my God, you're such a good relationship. That's the bitch that want to fuck. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you after all these years. Oh my God. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, Mafia, you hit like a fanny pack.
Bro, that was fire right there. I ain't gonna lie. Let's get another 3-man team. Give me
real quick.
Come on with it.
Real quick, Karina making this thick ass peanut butter sandwich. She just laying this shit thick, bro.
I like it. I like the energy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm loving the energy tonight. Let's do this. Give me 02. Give me Sean. Mm-hmm. Give me Talk Trip. Y'all can 3-man weave that shit. I gotta hear what y'all gotta say, bro.
Oh man.
Who's going first?
Restate the question.
Okay, let me reset it.
The laying up thing.
Is that a chick? Nah, bro.
Laying up and waiting.
Laying up with no sexual activity.
Laying up but not laying pipe. No pipe laying. Just laying up.
Oh my God. Y'all in middle school or something?
Oh.
Yeah, He's right. We ain't little kids no more, man. Come on, what the fuck is that? Yeah, he's right.
Y'all scared. Y'all in middle school, y'all, because that happened to me when I was 11. I was scared. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm just naked.
You was just naked in the bed with the bitch?
Nah, we wasn't.
Y'all wasn't even naked.
Nah,
it was chafing.
He wasn't.
What was it? Dry humping.
Man, I didn't know what to do. Shit. I'm like, yo, before I do something embarrassing, I'm gonna do nothing. And I spoiled the moment. But once you 14, all them jitters go out the window. You ready?
Nigga, not 11.
Once you 14, it's like, yo, let's do it. But yeah, straight men don't lay up with women.
Oh shit!
And not do that.
No, hold up now. Wait a minute. We ain't gonna do mafia like that.
No. Mafia
is a philosopher.
What he's doing. He's on a higher level of thinking.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mafia has intentions. But people he knows what he's doing. Yeah. He's playing the long game.
The thing about it is that I've been there where, you know what I'm saying, I've taken women out and shit. We came home, I smashed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Either the sex not as good as I thought it'd be, she's not as good as I thought it would have been, and it's just going to be a boom, 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 boogie.
That's why you got to do it. That's why you got to do it quick instead of waiting around.
But not every scenario pertains to that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this person might bring, enlightening and different things to the table.
Emotional support. Emotional.
It could be anything. Emotional, financial, you know what I'm saying? Metaphysical. It could be anything. The thing is that if I do this and I dip into this and it ain't as good as I thought it'd be, because most of the time it's not. In my head, it's like throughout the date, throughout everything, it's a certain perspective that I'm already thinking about. And then once I smash, I'm like, ooh, now this is the decision to make.
Well, you gotta smash quick, because otherwise you're gonna waste like 4 weeks or something like that and find out a pussy smell or something out. There's something wrong with it. You know what I mean? You need to know.
You can call it waiting, or you can.
Well, what does smell
you
like?
You can call it waiting, or you can.
No, you know what I mean.
No. And go to
but what does it smell like, Sean? What's the red flag when it smells? What do you smell?
Oh man, you don't want to know. I'm telling you. No, you need to know what you're dealing with.
It don't smell like that.
Wait,
no, don't worry. You'll know. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead,
Wait, I got another question. All right, I understand not waiting 3-4 weeks to figure out if the pussy good or bad or whatever. So, are we trying to are we just trying to smash within the first 3 days?
Okay, let's smash the first night and then I'll give you the 3 week waiting period after that. Once I just test it, I know it's worth waiting for. How about that? That's a good. I ain't waiting 3 weeks the next thing or checking out. Oh no, you know what I mean? I waited for this shit. That's no, that ain't happening no more.
It's whatever your perspective is. I'm not gonna argue on subjective shit. This is all subjective. This is just my point of view, and that's it. You don't have to even agree to it. It's just my point of view.
Yeah. I know bitches that make niggas wait 90 days to give them pussy and pussy whack.
Nah.
They be trash.
Yeah, exactly.
It be trash. That's why they make you wait 90 days.
It's a red flag.
It's trash.
That shit be worse than cats eating fancy feast.
Yeah.
I want a bitch to hold it down like balloon strings though.
Because women want to get, women need to be, getting pipe. They want that shit. So if she's holding off, there's something not right about that. She's a young woman and she's holding off sex. There's something, I don't know. That don't make sense, that shit.
Let's just be honest, guys.
Right. She might not do the first night out of principle, but she's not going to hold off that long. It won't. Right. Don't worry. It won't be waiting that long.
It is proven that women have more sex than men.
Yeah.
I will say this. If a bitch not fucking on the second date, I'm sorry, baby, you gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta holler at your friend, cause your friend fucking. Y'all lucky I'm not no dude, cause I come on here, I fuck your sister, I fuck your ex-girlfriend, I fuck your baby mother. I be the most disrespectful nigga. I be so disrespectful because y'all niggas act like these bitches is really controlling shit. Y'all men make women control shit with pussy. And let's just be honest, pussy is in a plethora right now. 51% of the human race is woman. So that means for every man, you got at least 2 pussies. You need to be fucking.
What grade you get in math class?
What did you get in math class? Because I got statistics that prove what the fuck I just said. There are more women on the earth than there are men.
But not two. Pussy's not the end all be all though. You know what I'm saying? There's something ahead of the curve other than pussy.
Yeah, you're right. You know what, Talk Trip? You're right. It's not 2 women. For every man, I think it's 4 something. If you move to Virginia, for every 1 man, he has 5 different women.
Shut up.
In Virginia.
Yeah, man.
But did y'all know that? Virginia. No, you didn't fucking know that because you don't look up the fucking statistic. There are more women on earth than there are men. Man, stop acting like you can't get pussy. If you can't get pussy, that sounds like a you fucking problem, not a bitch problem. I know bitches giving pussy for $60. Personally, I know bitches giving pussy for $60.
I know bitches giving pussy for weed and shit, for food stamps. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, thank you, Monty. Food stamps.
I know bitches giving up pussy for Ziploc bags. This is, you know what I'm saying?
Look, find a bitch and you make sure that bitch get along with your program. If you are really going to be a man, let's cut it to what it needs. Let's cut it down to really what it really need to be. Men not being men. Period.
Time down.
God damn. All right. Bro, do we move on to the next? Are y'all still?
I don't know. I'm kind of liking this one.
Bro, chat, y'all gotta let us know, man. Do we move on? Do we stay right here? Because this shit is really bringing out a lot of shit. So if y'all want, I mean, we can stay right here, man. You know what I mean? T-Mac ain't, you know what I mean? He ain't get another chance to speak on it. And it's his topic, so we can stay right here.
Bitches with good pussy not paying for meals.
Unless they want to. Only if they want to. I mean, they're making the choice, I mean.
Girl. I'm going to be honest, Sean. I know a couple girls who got good, because dudes have told me that they, is really that. They don't, they don't offer. Even the times that they offer, the dudes was like, come on, yo, I'm not going to let you do that. Come on now. Because dudes won't even let a woman on that caliber even do that, because it's just like, I don't even give a fuck whether you give me the pussy or not. What you're not going to do is run to your homegirls who I'm also trying to fuck. And then you tell them, oh, yeah, that's why he was cool with me paying for the meal. That
I don't worry about stuff like that.
That's how bitches spin shit. That's why if I was a dude, I'd tell my bitch, shut the fuck up. Yeah, she need a salad.
Nah, you don't talk like that. There's no need for that, man.
Hey, this comes to my point. I told my girl, I had to tell my girl, stop telling your friends what we do in the bedroom. Yeah. Because they get curious.
Because they get curious and they get envious. Go ahead.
Absolutely. They looking at me weird and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, coming out the room.
Looking at your motherfucking pants.
Hey.
Y'all looking at that motherfucking dick print. Bitch, don't get the shit smacked out you. That's why once I get married, ain't none of my friends coming over my house. Bitch, I will kill you up in this motherfucker. You try to kiss my husband, try to do something janky. I don't give a fuck what my husband do. I will drag your shit. I will drag the fuck out you. And then I'm gonna fuck him up.
I know, but like Susie just brought up cake over, just that was on. I just let
Susie,
her come in,
all these other bitches get down.
And I made her a cup of tea, and that was all that happened. You know what I mean? And you just walked in that moment, and the tea was on and shit. That's it. We're just talking.
Susie,
you know what, Sean? You want to know why the reason why you can't get certain women? Because you say shit like that out your mouth, and then the bitches that were even close, they was just like, why the fuck would you say that around me? Because that let me know that you think certain shit is okay. You gonna let certain shit fly. And let me tell you something. A lot of us bitches, especially us Baltimore bitches, we don't give a fuck how big you are. We gonna break you the fuck down. What you're not gonna do is disrespect me in this relationship. That's number one. Number two, what you're not gonna do is have another woman disrespect me. Understand? If I beat that bitch ass and I catch y'all cheating, I'm only beating your ass for disrespecting me. Not because you got caught cheating. I beat that bitch ass because you got caught cheating. I'm beating your ass for disrespecting me.
Trying the cake she made. That was it.
But then again, if more men were men, a lot of women would just shut the fuck up. I've noticed when I'm around dudes who are really men, they tell me what to do. I shut the fuck up and I get my shit done.
Oh man, they must be laying that wood real good then. If that's the case, that's usually what happens when that.
No, it's just real women. We know who to follow after. Women are always looking for who to follow after. There's no woman on this earth who isn't looking for a man to follow after.
Yeah.
Period.
That's true.
Period.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you're gay, bitch. You follow after your fucking father. I don't give a fuck if you're gay. Bitch, I was gay for a year, for 2 years, 3 years. Bitch, you follow after your father. You're gay. I don't give a fuck. Hold on now.
There's a big difference between 1 and 3 years. How long was it?
I'm going to be honest. I ain't gay. I just use bitches because I ain't shit. But that's all a lot of these gay women are just women who use other women.
Were you carpet munching or no? You were just holding hands.
And that's why I told you, Sean, my girl was, gay for 5 years, and I flipped it. When I met her, boom, flipped it, turned it over her head, spun it around, wham, bam, thank you, man, put it down.
The light side,
I clipped the bonsai tree.
He said, wham, bam, thank you, man.
Yes,
just change your mind a little bit. Like you need to explore something different. You know what I'm saying? The other side of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Korea, you shook night though, for real.
My feet girl got a tattoo of an upside down rainbow to let her know she put her life.
Oh my God, yo.
Absolutely. With a semicolon, my G. Not even hold you.
Yo, don't the semicolon mean something?
It's suicide prevention.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
shit. But no, I knew I shouldn't have asked that shit. God damn. God damn. Y'all, I'm about to pass out. Let's take another drink.
We chopped that one.
You hyped as fuck, man. You ready to punch your wall right now.
We chopped that one up. That was good. That was good. Great job on that. Let's go to our next one, man. I think this is a good one. And this came from T-Mac as well. T-Mac kind of laid the foundation for tonight's live, so make sure y'all go show the brother T-Mac love.
Oh yeah, shout out T-Mac.
Let's go.
He said,
Thank you.
"Can you love more than one person?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
T-Mac,
Some out here loving 100. You know what I'm saying?
T-Mac brought up the topic. So T-Mac, please give us context on this question, my brother.
I definitely feel as though you can love more than one person, especially love more than one person at one time. But people, I feel as though try to compact it. Like, nah, you just gotta love this person or that person. My opinion, like, you can love multiple people at once. You know what I mean? Because everybody potentially like brings something different to the table at one particular time. That's just my opinion. What'd you say?
So when you brought up this topic, are you talking about can you love more than one person? Do you mean sexual relationships? Are you talking about people in your family? Because I think that's two different types of love.
Oh shit, nah, not your sexual relationships, not your family.
Damn, can I love multiple people at one time and it's sexual? Hell no, not for me.
Yeah.
We can't just leave it. We can't leave it at that. Now, if we gotta go and
all right, I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
Okay, yeah.
I'll tell you this. I remember there was a point in time I had two dudes who told me that they loved me. I had two grown-ass men tell me that they loved me at the same time. And I was fucked up because both of the relationships were sexual. So at this point, I have to make a decision because at some point, can you have love for someone? Yes. But when it is a sexual relationship, let's just be honest. You, at some point in time, are going to have to choose who you prefer. Not saying that you don't love the other person, but at the end of the day, you got more love for the other person. That's just how it is. I got love. I got an ex I got mad love for, but I'd never be with that motherfucker, even if we was the last people on earth. It's just
100%.
It's just not gonna work. I love Yo to death. Even if he's listening to this now, he know I love him. I told him I love Yo to death. Never will be with him. We'll never have his child. We'll never have sex with him. Nothing. None of that. We are not doing that. No. Yeah, but I love you. But I don't love you like how I love my dude now. The dude I got now, I love him. I love him. I love him. My ex will never be him to me. He will never get that type of love from me. He will never get the type of love that my man now is getting from me. My ex will never get that because as much as we say we love, you can love multiple women or multiple men. You are going to discern who you love more by your actions. Right? Men and women, we show through our actions who we love or who we like more. Naturally, it will never be a point in time where you will be able to show the same amount of reciprocation of love for two different people at the same time. That's not going to happen. You might have love for multiple people, but somebody's love will always trump the other person. And that's the thing that people don't want to talk about. It's like, oh, I love you, but I love her, right? Who do you love more? Who are you coming home to? Who do you want to have a kid with? Who do you want to marry? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself when you say, can you love more than one person? Because love is more than just this feeling I got for you. It's more.
Love is like an undying commitment. You know what I'm saying? Like when you talk about love, I feel like in three phases, like you can be in love with somebody, you can have love for somebody, and you can currently sexually and sensually love somebody. So when it comes to people with like, you know, two women and a guy in a relationship, you'd be wondering like, how the fuck does that work and shit? You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats, if you take the ego out of it and make sure that all three parties have no ego when it comes to this is how societies and different cultures, especially in Africa and the Middle East, when they can have multiple wives, is because there's no ego to it. I bring this to the table. She brings this to the table. We take care of all of our children, and he's the head of the household. And that's how that works.
There is an order which God designed us to live.
Yes, ma'am.
That order goes.
And there's still an order, even though within those relationships where there's multiple women, I don't give a fuck what none of you women say who are in these relationships with men. I know a woman who is in a relationship with a man and it's three of them and there's only one of him. They know which one he loves more. And it's obvious. Okay, so I mean, if y'all ladies, men want to play that game with your love life and with your life, he loved me just the same as he loved him. Okay, if you want to play that game, then you can. But understand, no man will love you the same as he loved the next woman. Just like you're not gonna love another man the same way you love the next man. It's not gonna happen. So with people who do, not saying that having multiple people in a relationship is a bad thing. I don't think that's bad. But what I am saying is if you are going to get into those relationships, there is still a divine like monarchy to it. Okay, or hierarchy. Yeah, hierarchy. There's still something there, right? And I want to say this, right? Guys, I went to college with a girl. She had the biggest crush on my brother, guys. This girl I got to talk to a couple years down the road after everything with our lives had happened, right? She is married to the man that her parents picked out. Yes, her parents are traditional Indians, even though she was born in America and all that other shit, right? Her older sister was also married to a man, right? Let me tell you what their father did. Their father told every man that tried to court their daughter, the only way my daughter will be able to be married in your family, because all the men are Indian, there was no way, unless one of his daughters was like, hey, I don't need the last name, I'm going somewhere else. That's the only way you can really break it. He told each man, my daughter has to be the first wife. If she is not the first wife, get the fuck out my face, right? That was one of the realest things her dad ever said when we was on the phone. No, if my daughter not your first fucking wife, she ain't gonna be your wife, period. Because we all know how the second wife get treated. We all know how the third wife get treated. We all know how the fourth wife get treated. And people can say that like people don't get treated. No, you do. The first wife is different than the fourth wife. So even when people say, oh, it's still the same love. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's artificial. It's artificial.
I wouldn't say that it's artificial, but I feel like we grow as people. We're ever changing creatures. Like something that you fell in love with. Like I loved Bratz as a kid. Like I had all the shit. Do I have that shit now? No, but I appreciate, I still have love for Bratz. But I don't have it. I don't have the shit, but I have love for it,
Right.
So it's just, we're just ever changing people, and that first person might have taught you something about yourself. You might have realized some shit about yourself that just stuck with you. Like that shit was real to you. And now that that's happened, you're not going to find that again because it's already fucking happened. It's kind of like when you first get high or some shit, it's never the same after that. You always chasing that first high or that first love. It's never the same after that first time.
Yeah, it's never the same. Very good point. It's like chasing a high.
Well, damn. All right. Well,
can I ask a question real quick? Because this is only for men. So I want every guy in the chat to just speak your piece on this. If you make it too complicated, I'm gonna say you're making it too complicated because you want to avoid the
Can
question.
I say what's up to the homies real quick? Do you mind? You going?
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
All right,
bro, stop acting like you didn't suplex me the other day, bro. When I was acting up.
Come on, you know I don't play no game. Shout out, we got Luke in the building, we got Brooklyn in the building, and Cadence came back through. So welcome on.
Shout out to Brooklyn King size. This is my whoa.
Hell, motherfucking yeah, man. But go ahead. What's the question, bro?
My question is, as a man, do you honestly think you can love multiple women with the same amount of love?
Hey, let me do this. Let's start talk trip. Set it off, bro.
Sorry, can you ask that question one more time?
Can you love multiple women equally?
Thank you, Sassy.
So in my personal experience, my answer is no. Yeah. Because over time, it grew, it kind of like I picked a favorite, right? And I don't know if the other two were just lust because it just kind of fell off. It was just like, okay, I don't really need all three of you guys. I'll just pick you. I like you the most, right? I still had love for them, but it's just like what Korea was saying. It's just not the same.
The French fries got cold. You like
right,
them when they
for
were
real.
hot.
They got soggy and they fell over.
Like, you try to put it back in the oven, it wasn't the same.
Never the same.
Bro,
hell no.
Night, bro.
That's a good way of looking at it. I like that analogy a lot. 02, yeah, since you came on with it, you kind of said how you feel, but go in.
Yeah, I can't imagine loving two women equally. I can't imagine loving two women, period.
Yeah.
Every time I'm like really in love, I can't see any other woman. I can't see them in the same way. Like, I can't envision having a romantic attraction to any other woman when I'm really in love. I mean, I could smash other women, in theory, but
black men don't cheat. Come on.
Yeah, that's why I said in theory. But to love two women at the same time, I'm sure it's possible. But to love them the same, to Korea's point, if you love them both the same, then you don't love either one enough. You just kind of like them bitches. You just kind of like them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think there has to be a hierarchy that emerges eventually.
Right. I love it, man. That was a great answer. Let me see, Sean.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong guy. I don't love any bitch, so I don't know about this two at the same time shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'd struggle to fall in love with anyone. So, but I definitely don't believe in that loving two people at the same time. I think that's all bullshit. That's all lust. That shit. You know what I mean? I can like a lot of women.
Think of it this way.
Like really like them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And sorry, man. Go on. You go on.
No. What you're saying is actually important. I was gonna make a joke.
Yeah, go on. I like your jokes. Go on. Yeah.
I said if Brooklyn King size had two wives, he gonna love the one from Brooklyn more.
Right. But I kind of felt that's what you was gonna say, Sean. But yeah, you keep going.
I'm struggling to fall in love with any woman. Oh, but don't mean I don't like women. There's a lot of women I like, and they're good to me. And I respect them and stuff like that because I know they're there for me, kind of thing. But I don't know. I struggle with that falling in love shit because I think that's a bit like fairy tale. Like that's how you just say it romanticized the idea of what really happens between men and women. You know what I mean? I think most of them women that be going at me that they love me, I think it's more lust. I don't really be doing shit for them besides what they need. Yeah, and I just think there's bullshit about love. I think that love is a real hustle word as well. guys use it, women use it a lot. You know what I mean? Make it deeper than what it really is. So, you know what I mean? I think most of this shit's lust. And then what happens is most people, when they get older, their options dwindle, so they have to hustle the love angle more. But when they're young and in the prime and attractive, man, they're out there banging like shit. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? This love shit is a real hustle thing for me. I'm very skeptical of it. You know what I mean? But I said in a private live with you guys the other night, I don't believe in falling in love and all that shit, but I do believe it's possible to build love. You know what I mean? I don't think you fall in love. I think you build it. So, for example, if I'm with a woman and, I don't know, something bad happened to me, I had a car crash or something like that, and maybe I was in hospital and shit, and, you know, she was there for me, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe I had an injury and shit, and could walk or something, you know what I mean, for a bit anyway, and she was there helping me out. I might end up loving that bitch because, like, shit, she was there with me, you know, and she really, like, was taking care of me kind of thing, you know, and if there's attraction, you're naturally going to like the woman. What I'm trying to say, but once she's shown that she's really for me, I could imagine that's possible. I might fall in love with someone like that. You get what I'm trying to say? That would kind of get me maybe more. You know what I mean? I don't believe in this falling in love shit, if you know what I mean. It's like I think it's like you build through like your experiences. You know what I mean? If someone stays with you through a tough time, it might make you kind of, you know what I mean, care about them. Like your friends. The friends that I like the most are the ones that I always knew were there for me. They were there in the good times and the bad times, you know what I mean? That kind of shit. And then you got a special place in your heart then, you know what I mean? Because you know that they're always there for you no matter what kind of thing. So that's the way I look at it. Yeah.
No, that's fair, man. That's fair. That was a great answer too.
Yeah, I definitely don't believe in that multiple bullshit. You're just lost in your dick's ruling your head, man. Little head's thinking more than the big head. That's what I think.
Man, I feel like if I could multitask at work, I could have 3 of them, man. There's no holding, man. We can spread it out. I can spread myself thin. Everybody get some love. You know what I'm saying? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Yeah, I've been liking that Asian shit where you have like 3 wives at a time, and that doesn't sound bad to me, you know. And Africa, I think Africa used to do that back in the day, didn't they? They used to have that kind of, was it polygamy? Man, I don't mind.
So, yeah.
I think ego-wise, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I can balance 5, but you know what I'm saying? Realistically, nah, it's not going to happen. You know, one thing...
Kartel
Jack is not going to let it happen.
Polygamy on it.
Jack's not going to let that happen. Nigga, she'll try to fight me for that ever happens. Secondly, it's not even going to go down because, you know, somebody going to feel out of place and disrespected, and she might get more attention than another, and somebody feel like they love more than another.
Do the king angle, say, baby, we can build together.
We can build.
We can build
together. It ain't about me tonight. It's not about
plus one equals 3. What's happening?
Yeah. What's better than 2? Free.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So we done had 02, Mafi, Sean.
T-Mac, no?
T-Mac. T-Mac.
He's one that asked it.
Yeah, I think you can. I think you can. But I feel as though it's levels.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so you can have love for an ex, but that don't mean like it's romantic or sexual. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, I got love for what we've been through. You know, love for how you helped me build to the man that I am now. I always gonna have love for that. I appreciate you.
But you're not in love.
Now, the woman that I'm with, I love romantically.
All right, go ahead, nigga. I mean,
so she, you know, she get me on levels that other women can't get me on, and we just click, we just vibe, boom, 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 boom.
Man, this guy getting emotional about his lady right now.
He ready to cry.
So it's like it's like nobody got like Nobody got that love. She got that. Hands down.
I feel like they going through something right there. Pete Davidson with that shit.
So, yeah, I mean, like the whole definition of like holding it down, like when shit got dark, like shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like she was there, man.
That's what I was talking about earlier. See, yeah.
You feel me? So, but the extent, you know what I'm saying? Like I got love for her, but it's different. So I mean, so for me, my opinion, the controversial answer, like I feel as though yes, you can. But that's my opinion. I'm not saying it's fact. That's what worked for me.
Why? Nah, yeah, it's your perspective on it. So yeah, you got the right to say that for sure.
My uncle said it's not your bitch, it's your turn. You know what I'm saying? So when she gone with the next nigga, that's his turn now. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And I salute that. You feel me? Because no ill will. Because where I'm at with my energy, with my love, you know what I mean? I think that's a positive thing. That's how it should be. You know what I mean?
I ain't mad at you, bro. And tell baby girl to put the gun down. You know what I mean? I know she had a motherfucking little pistol on your hand. Yeah, nigga, he's ready to get shot.
Hey, if you need help, man, hit the Morse code on us, man. Get some 02
yeah,
ones in there.
just say the safety word, nigga. I got you.
SOS, man. On our way.
Yeah, funny. You know what's crazy? I mean, yo, I know Korea, the Munchie Queen. I'm in here. I'm high as shit. I got Doritos, Tostitos, cheese doodles.
You going crazy?
The white cheddar popcorn with the caramel popcorn. I mixed that shit up. Made my own little fucking whatever little bowl. I mean, it is just me and my dogs, and I'm just listening to everybody talk. I'm high as shit.
Hey man, bro, shit, me too, bro.
Wait, can I say that? Are we good?
Yeah, we straight. We straight. Right. We straight. This the after.
Yeah, this man go on.
Yeah. You want. You can say whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I might. Now I'm not gonna lie. I might end up keeping this episode up because I like this. No. I like this format. I like
so many perspectives. It got to be spicy. The topics got to be spicy. That's what get the. You know,
it's good engagement. It's good engagement amongst everybody. You know, we got women in here, we got men in here, but we got men that think differently. They got their own way of, you know, sorting things out. Especially when it comes to women, like most of the times, like two niggas ain't going to agree on every step as far as dealing with a woman. You know what I'm saying? From the courting, dating, you know, I call it the interview, but whatever the fuck, right? From there to making it a thing, and then, you know, the next step there. So it's interesting to see what everybody got to say. We got different age groups in here as well. You know what I mean? Me being the oldest in this motherfucker.
Yeah,
hey man, come on, you know what I mean? Grandpa, this bitch, you feel me?
Fucking ball 1995
you know what I mean? Baby boy. You feel me?
Fucking 1995 born, yeah.
Nigga, I'm 410, bro. You already know the vibe.
Get the fuck out, man.
Bullshit. Motherfucker. But
that's about to be in retirement home soon then.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, my back be fucking up. Brooklyn made a good point. He said, cats who say they can do more than one woman relationships don't add the children aspect. Now,
yeah, but cats say that haven't watched The King and I. They haven't watched The King and I, man. You've seen all them kids and shit.
Hey, but fair enough. Adding children to the situation, especially when you deal with a woman, when you add children to that's do make it, you know, it's complicated. You know what I'm saying? Because now you adding a little one into the mix. So you might be dealing with her, you might be dealing with the bitch, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all clicking, but when you dealing with a woman, you take on everything that come with that woman. So she got a child or vice versa. If you got a child, now you got to manage that relationship and see how that shit work.
Right, you can't hit him with the Snoop Dogg on Baby Boy. Fuck them kids, nigga. Fuck your
right. Fuck the fort. You know what I mean? Kick the fort down on that little nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And 0-2 had to go.
Oh, 0-2 had to. Okay. Much love to 0-2, man. Shout out Broski. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get hey y'all. You know what I mean? On some real shit, I'm trying to get 0-2 to be the Tindler Swindler. We're gonna talk about that one day.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna get him on some Tindler Swindler shit. But
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Yeah, right.
I don't know. I think Talk trips the man for that. I think he might even be doing that already.
Nah.
He could be the guy.
I think he already is.
Nah.
Maybe get the extra card.
Nah. I don't even have a Tinder profile.
Not yet. Not yet. You know what I'm saying? But Brooklyn said, I personally can't love another woman like I do my wife. I just don't think no woman would do for me like my wife did/do without the promise of something in return. She give me blind love and loyalty. I see what he's saying.
Ooh.
I see what he's saying. He found somebody for him. So, and it kind of goes with 0-2 was saying, when you find somebody for you, everybody else just kind of dim out. You know what I mean? They don't shine as bright. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't really nothing to look for. I'm already content in what I got. So the fuck I'm doing out there, you know, looking for another one. So I understand that perspective. That ain't bad. Luke said, "Go ahead, kid. Let's do this." What up? Hey man, Luke, bro. You know what I mean? You know I'm gonna be fucking around out DC pretty soon, bro. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to hit you, bro. Real shit. But let's see. We done chopped that one up. Anybody got any closing thoughts as far as loving more than one person romantically?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Bullshit.
Man, people make it work, man, around the world, man.
Come on.
So I mean, it's like I believe that we get that idea of a one woman or one man person from that Victorian. No offense to the UK, Sean. You know what I'm saying? That's where that shit came from.
Mm.
No, I ain't believing all that shit either, because I told you I struggle. I can't believe in the one bitch, but I just think it's bullshit that how you just say?
He said I can't love one.
Yeah, I can't love one. It's all, man. That shit with multiple partners and all that, that's just more like an arrangement. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
And I could rock with that. I'd rock with that more than fucking fall in love bullshit, because I think that's more real. Having an arrangement with some bitches that are loyal to you. Yeah, I mean, and we're gonna build like a family together and that kind of thing. But it's falling in love shit, man. That's in one ear out the other. Me, I don't believe in that shit really. You know what I mean? So, Well, I think like if you're really in love with somebody, I don't think you can. The way I look at love is that you're kind of obsessed, but not in like not in a negative way. And like, you know, you really want to see this person every day and shit. That's what I think means when you're in love with somebody. You know, when you really want to be with them every day, kind of shit. You know what I mean? You don't think anybody else. You get what I mean? So that's why I don't believe in this falling in loving more than one person at a time. Because I think when you're really in love with somebody, you know, that's all you're focused on. You know what I mean? You're satisfied. So I think, you know what I mean? That's if I was in love, I think that's when I know I was in love, when I'm satisfied with one person. You know what I mean? I ain't looking anywhere else. That's the way I'd look at it. You know what I mean? But maybe other people look at it different. And just think that's my perspective.
I'm not mad at that. I
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I can kind of, I can kind of agree with that, because like from my perspective, it's like, okay, I will admit that I'm that female that kind of wants like that like fairy tale love shit, right? But like at the same time though, I'm never satisfied. Right? When I get in a relationship and shit and I think I'm gonna do good, I'm gonna be all right and shit, you know, man, I don't know, I ain't interested anymore. And I'm looking, and so like as much as I would like to like think of the idea of love and shit, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. So if anything, I say
supposed to come in.
Huh?
The love is supposed to come in is when you do have them hard times and you're feeling down and out and you don't want this person no more. That love pushes you forward. You know what I'm saying? To stay with that person.
Oh, well, I guess
it's just gonna get hard. It's not easy.
Nah, I don't know about that.
It's not easy though.
No, I think what you mean is when the hard times come, that person is the only thing that keeps you going because you're like, shit, I got this person, and you're happy. I mean, that's the light you see in life. You know what I mean? They're your light, innit? So it don't matter what you
just because a bad time happened, you can't just turn your back on that person. I mean, you could, of course. You know what I'm saying? But if you love that person,
if they done bad to you, that's different. But if they're not done bad to you and you're just going through like a struggle, that's different. You know what I mean? Depends.
I mean, shit, I struggle with that shit every day, day to day. I wake up like, nigga, I don't want you no more. And I wake up the next day and be like, damn, I do want you and shit.
Some real
the next day I'll be like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. And then the next day I'll be like, damn, this is gonna work out. We gonna get married in a couple of years. The next day I'm like, nigga, I hate you and them kids, nigga, fuck out of here.
Fuck all that.
But I'm a little crazy, man. So you know what I'm saying? Shit.
You saying some real shit though. You saying some real shit, bro. For real.
But I feel like, well, y'all aren't married or anything. I don't know. I guess like my whole thing is I'm so scared to like get into this committed relationship and whatnot.
That's good. The guys you're going with, the guys that you really like strongly feel for. You know what I mean? They just tick the boxes. These tick these boxes. What you think? Yeah, he's stable. Makes money. But at the end of the day, that little like spark's not there. Real shit, when you see him, it's like gets excited. That's when you know like you really like someone. I mean, you don't have to do shit. You already, you know what I mean? You're just excited with the presence. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's why when I'm with them bitches that I really like, you know what I mean? They don't have to do too much for me. You know what I mean? So.
But this coming from the dude that just said he had trouble falling in love with one chick.
Yeah, but I don't fall in love with them bitches. But you know what I mean? I'll be liking them. I'm working on that. You know what I mean? But you get what I'm trying to say. I know what it's like to be with a girl like you. I don't know how to explain it. You know when someone's there for you and they really like you, and that's who I like to be around. You get what I mean? So you know when it's real. You know when it's real. You know what I mean? No,
yeah,
when it's real kind of thing.
Like,
you know what I mean?
I really like them. I like being around them. You cool and whatnot. You do A, B, D, but it doesn't mean I'm not looking over at X, Y, Z.
There you go. No, but I'll be honest.
The grass always green on the other side, though.
Nah, I'll be honest with you.
The grass is green wherever I fertilize it and water it.
She came with the blizzard. Okay.
The blizzard.
I feel it. She came with the blizzard. Listen, I ain't no custy. You know what I'm saying? I feel it though.
Yeah, grass is green.
She ain't for the game.
Come and mow that shit down and.
Wait, so that just means
throw that fertilizer, girl. Do your thing.
Oh, okay.
Korea said all these niggas lying. Big J said love builds that want-to energy for somebody. I like that.
Man, I want to be like, I love all of them, all 30 girls. You know what I'm saying? Just bring them all. You know what I'm saying? If I can.
Yeah.
They could just surround me in a big ass circle and hug me. I got you.
Yeah, like the king and I, man.
Don't throw me in that shit, bro. I ain't got no opinion tonight, man.
No, that's a movie.
No, it's a movie. King and I.
Oh,
it was about Yul Brynner, right? And this British bitch goes over, Victorian bitch, like Matthew was talking about. She's all like, well, we believe in England that when you love somebody, it's between one man and one woman. Oh. He's like, bitch, check this shit out. And he calls out like, man, I think he had like 30 wives or some shit. And he's like, this is my wife. And each time as a woman comes out, she's got like 5 kids behind her. He's got like loads of bitches.
Oh, and that's why she's there. She's the teacher for all his kids.
Yeah, that's right. But all them bitches are happy.
Sean, that's a lot of headaches, fam. All them bitches were happy, man. And
they were smiling. They in the pocket, that's right. We're the motherfucking king.
Because that bitch knows she ain't got it. All she got to do is smile, look pretty, occasionally get pussy, and she all right.
Nah, not occasionally, man. Every day.
30, Lord. Are you going through 30 wives every day? every day. You gonna smack all 30 of them.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to say, man. I was thinking that doesn't sound too bad.
You know, oh my god. Oh my god.
I could rock with that.
Lord.
Man, he had all these little kids and shit. Man, he had like a whole army, man. Who's gonna fuck with that family? He's got like, yeah, these are my sons. You see,
got my own football team.
300 motherfuckers behind him, all ready to die for you. Don't fuck with that. Nah, that's you need to watch that. No, if I tell him, I get inspiration. King gonna lose his mind. He's like, yeah, that's me.
I ain't gonna lose my mind. I'm set in my ways, so I'm straight.
That's me.
I'm straight. No, I'm straight.
Yeah, just look up because it's kind of a shit movie. It's one of them old time ones. You won't be rocking with it. But just look up the scene where King of I introducing his wives or family. Look up that scene.
I love old time movies. What you saying?
Nah, but
he really old.
No, I mean like the British woman coming up with all that goofy shit about.
Yeah.
He's trying to change him and see it her way. You know what I mean?
Brooklyn said 30. Your nuts ain't set like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree, bro. 30. Yeah,
I misrepresented. I can't remember how many wives he had, but he had a lot. Like the scene went on for like 5 minutes. That's how long it took for him to introduce his family. Man, and he's standing there all proud and shit, like he the shit. It's funny, man. I like that scene.
That sounds like 30 gobble me Elmos, man. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he had 30 kids. I don't know. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot, bro. Big J said, as Sean Yup, cool ass.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, hands on the hips,
with his hands on his hips and bald head, talking that shit. Okay.
Yeah, he's talking. Yeah, he's good in it. He's the best part of it for sure.
Well, amen. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out then. Yeah,
it's based on the real king. I think King Rama, Thai king. So that's the way they did it in Thailand.
His name was King Rama.
Rama, yeah, Rama. I think. I'm pretty sure.
Ramming, for sure.
You're ramming the bitches.
Yeah, that nigga was going crazy, bro. I ain't gonna stunt.
King Rama. That's King Top Ramming. You know what I'm saying?
For real. Let me see. Let's okay. Financial literacy. T-Mac. This is another topic brought by my brother T-Mac. Financial literacy. I don't even know where we begin in terms of this. T-Mac, what do you mean by financial literacy? Meaning like knowing how to manage your money, fucking with a big head bitch that know how to manage money. Like what you mean?
That latter one, bro. I motion the ladder. I second the motion that latter one that you said. With the big head, yeah, we do that. Stuff it in everything, man. The side fat, the titties, the pocket, you know what I'm saying? The mattress, we spread it out everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Like,
whoa, telling myself, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep it on the cool, my nigga. You feel me?
No doubt, big boy.
But financial literacy, I mean, T-Mac, I mean, you brought this, like, I mean, where do we begin this conversation? Because I think financial literacy is one of the most important things, for real.
So it was a broadened topic, and I wanted to pose it in a way of, do you think within the last 10 years, our community has broadened their financial literacy? If so, why? If not, why not?
Anybody can step up. This is open.
So no, because I feel like at the end of the day we are still on white man's thumb.
That may be true. The first thing you got to do is check out your credit score and fix your credit. That's like the first thing that you do. You know what I'm saying? I was telling my girl this earlier today. She's 29 years old. Her credit is mildly okay, but she didn't know to check her credit score, see what she owes. Let's pay off these bills, get your credit score up. Let's go into a credit card to build your credit up even more so we can get into the 700, 750 range. You know what I mean? Pay off your bills with your credit card to earn even more credit. It's a fickle thing. Financial wise, Once you establish that your credit line is good and you have a credit card, what I did was I dip into cryptocurrency. I got a little bit of stock in that.
Okay.
And then I interchange, I pull out and put more money into different stocks. I try to find what's hot, what's not. I go to Republic.com. I also been investing in the startup companies.
You a Republican nigga? Sorry, no, I'm fucking with you, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
But Republic.com is a website where they do crowdfunding where you could put money into startup companies, and I put like about $100 here, $100 there. If I think it's hot, I'll put 1,000 in. And some of the times, even with the crowdfunding, most of these companies don't get off the ground. But if you spread your money out, that one company that you've been invested in, it might hit. Because one company turned into basically like one company off there turned into Uber. So the dude who invested, who helped did the crowdfunding, his 1,000 ended up turning into about I think about 80, 90 grand. Mm. So I got that idea from him, and actually listening to Chameleon there talk about tech companies. So build your credit up. Like I said, I dipped into cryptocurrency and E-Trade stock exchange, and I've been watching my money grow. I have an IRA for my job and retirement fund. Okay. I make sure I check up on that. I build up on that. I want my kids to have something when I'm gone, so I also have a beneficiary list. You know what I'm saying? That whatever my currency, if it gets big or if it even is mild, when I pass away, somebody in my family, especially my kids, they get a percentage of what I've earned, and that's for them.
That's fly, bro. I like that. I fuck with that. That's some good shit. And you a young brother too. I fuck with that. Yeah, Luke said we want to hear from Pastor Brian. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the guy.
No, talk trip. Hey, bro, y'all
it's your lane.
Y'all can say what y'all want about Talk Trip. That motherfucker be talking.
Lane,
yeah, he be talking that money shit. He definitely be talking that money shit. I love it. Let me see. Luke said we want to hear from Pastor Brian. Of course, Frankenstein. Is his audio good? Nah, nigga, that nigga. Never mind. I ain't gonna say. Big J said, King for sure. Bro's got to find one of those Rita chicks who understand about building and investing money. She's selling Mary Kay, Fingerhood, and Rainbow vacuums. Come on, go. You feel me? You understand me? I don't want to tell on myself too much because. Yeah, no, fuck that. Yeah, my private niggas, y'all know what time I'm on. You know what I'm saying? But financial literacy, specifically with dealing with women, like, yes, like if you dealing with a woman that don't have that level of understanding and you do, it's your duty as a man to empower her. Now, I've told niggas that once you empower the women around you to a certain point, they gonna use shit against you. And I done told stories where, a bitch would give me an ultimatum on something and, I got to really get on man time out here, you feel me? But, by and large, for the most part, like, yes, like you got to have understanding. And Talk Trip really hit a lot of points on the head talking about getting your credit right, knowing where you stand in that, what liabilities you got going on and shit like that. That's real shit. I know y'all got some more shit to say about it. Every nigga in here don't fuck with a bitch with bad credit. Let's keep it hot.
It's crazy because some of the black families, you know what I mean, they put they bills in their kids' names and fuck their credit up, man, before they're 18. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Cats got $2,000, $3,000, $8,000 bills, man, before they even hit 18, man, because mom put it out on them when they was 6 years old because they shit's bad. We can't keep doing that, man, as a culture. But I want to hear my twin Talk Trip talk.
Oh shit! Oh, okay.
Damn, is that all? Before we get into this, I want to make sure everybody gets their part out before I guess. This might be a little long section, huh?
All right, well, if you
he's gonna about to go in his bag.
if he ready to go off, Luke said, "Damn, help me get out of this box that I'm living in, nigga. You live in D motherfucking C, bro. I know how much it costs to live there, so you can't run that game on me, bro. I know it's expensive out there, for real. Costs $5 to get a water bottle. That shit ridiculous."
Man,
And for a water bottle, for real? You dead ass.
Nigga. No, I'm dead serious. I'm not playing when I say that. I went
for the Aquafina, man, or for the Spring Valley. Like, what's
for a basic motherfucking bottle of water, nigga? $5.
I heard it's $10.
Walmart water bottle, $5.
And it's probably more now since you know what I mean, all the shit going on.
Hey, is it true that's $10 in New York? Some guy told me that he was in New York and he said it was like $10 for a bottle of water. Was he lying? I wouldn't
be surprised. I don't really go up to New York because you can't have.
He was telling me like everything is expensive.
Not $10, but I mean, shit. Depending on where you at in what particular situation, yeah, you might pay. Damn, you might pay $10 for a bottle of water, but it'll depend on the situation, though. You know what I mean?
Everything is expensive there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Inflation, all of that shit. Like, it's like I think $2,500 for like a low end studio.
Oh,
damn. Golly, boy.
And it's tiny and shit too. Like,
yeah, living in a box.
Yeah.
All right, Todd, it's your time to shine now, man. This is your
time.
Right. This is your
all
lane.
Right. Go on, break this up into sections. First, we're gonna start with credit.
we're gonna be here for fucking 2 hours. We're gonna be 2 hours.
Is this your shit, man?
Get your food in the
Before I get into it, is this the last topic or is this second to last topic?
We got this, and then T-Mac also referenced the NBA playoffs.
Nah, we ain't gonna get to that now with this guy talking. This is it now. This is the end of tonight.
No, I'm gonna try and keep it short and sweet. Keep all the good stuff out. If anybody has any more questions, of course you can reach out. But like I said, I'm gonna break it up into sections. First, we're gonna start with credit. Just like what Mafi was saying, it is good to know your score, especially from the beginning. Don't do that stuff to your kids. Really don't. I understand it's an opportunity to put yourself in a better situation fast, but you want to keep them in the best position because at some point in time, the parent becomes the child again, right? But we're moving past that. That's a little another section, right? Another talk.
You got a PowerPoint for this shit?
No, I don't. This is all off the dome.
Damn, I feel like you would have had a PowerPoint, my nigga. Go ahead.
Nah, man, nah. I always do it off the dome. So, yeah, keeping your score, knowing what it is, I always suggest to write it down. And if you can, use the phone numbers that they give you for Transamerica. That's the wrong industry. TransUnion. There we go. TransUnion. Equifax and Experian. Those are your top three. You have 28 different FICO scores. Those are your main things you need to know. You don't need to know the overall score. You need to know what scores are in your different brackets, right? You got your auto, you got your bank, and then you got your I think it's home or mortgage or something like that. It's something else, but you have three different sections, right? And then in each, you either have 3 or 4 different scores. And base your main score or average score, like you'll see your TransUnion is like 710, right? We'll just say that. And you'll look in your auto and you'll see 3 scores. You'll be 620 for FICO 4, and then you'll be 680, and then you'll be like an 801, right? And you'll see those 3 scores, and you actually want to keep those scores in mind and find out what businesses use what, because you might have a good score in one section or FICO bank like 12 or whatever, right? And you'll be at 800. So anybody that uses FICO bank 12, excuse me, we need to get some water. For FICO bank 12, right? Anybody that uses that will be seeing that 800, and they'll be wanting to give you whatever it is that you're looking for. And then in the same case, if you're at a low position, you might see your score is like a 4 something, right? But you look in your auto, You got to look at what, just like what Mafia was saying, you got to look at what you own. If it's in the auto, then of course your auto scores are going to be low, and that's what's dragging your scores down. But you'll look in your bank and you'll look in your, that last one, whatever the fuck it is. I don't even know what it is. And those will still be good. So even if you do go out there and you see that your scores are 410, you apply, they'll see that your FICO score for this is still good, and it might still give you that. So those are the things that you want to find out. Now, moving in a little further into that, as far as knowing the debts or collections, right? You want to know the difference. Credit Karma is actually good for that. They tell you what your debts are, what you owe. You know, your debt amount overall, what you look like to the banks and the loaners and all that. And you can go to your collections, and they actually have this feature on there now, and you can dispute a collection, right? You never want to pay a collection, and here's why. It's because after 100 and I think 18 days of it being on your thing, right? Well, let me back up. Does everybody know what a collection is?
Yes.
Big game, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna go in a little bit further for the people in the chat that may not know, right? A collection is basically your debt being sold to another company for them to go out and get some money, right? So it's not the same. It's not your original debtor no more. So that debt's not yours. It's that company's. So they basically just got it from the other company, right? So you don't have to pay that anymore. That's not yours. After 118 days of being on your score, you don't have to worry about that. You can send somebody in, hire somebody, or you can just go into the Credit Karma thing like I'm about to tell you. And you can give them, I actually have that somewhere in here. There's a sentence, I think, in like some legal book where it's, you take it out of the section and it's saying that this collection is in litigation, which means, you know, it's in a lawsuit. And you can say that if they don't have the evidence, then it's not yours. They can take that off, right? That's basically what the sentence says. I'm going to make sure I put it somewhere that people can see it. And
Luke's motherfucker. I'm not gonna comment, Luke.
That's the water. Oh man, let me take some water.
I'll trip teaching all the game, man, because for real, people don't know. They think that, you know, because they're in collections, they have to pay all that off, and it's so high, and you want to make a payment plan.
Wait, are you fixing to tell me right now that I can dispute all this shit and call it a day?
As long as it's a collection, yeah. Like if, let's say you owe Cox. Let's say you owed Cox $500. And then somebody after a while you didn't pay it, and then it changed the name, like some weird name that's not Cox, right? Then you know that collection that is not yours. You don't pay it ever. And even if they call you saying you're going to get taken to court, be like, take me to court, and then they won't ever call you ever again.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna find this thing, but I'm gonna keep going. After you do that, it may take 30 days. It depends on how the collection looks and how new it is, how long it's been there. Because TransUnion will give them their time to give the evidence, and if they can't get it, then that's their ass, and you're good. And even if you dispute it and you don't win, then it's not going to affect your credit score. It's just going to be like, hey, you just didn't win. And you can try again later. But I definitely recommend, because in the credit world, I definitely recommend a credit card or some sort of line of credit, because in the credit world, in the real world, actually, I will say this: if you don't have debt to yourself, then they won't look at you like, I don't know how to put this. If you don't have debt, then your credit won't go up. There'll be a plateau that you hit, and it'll be like, okay, this is the highest you can go without having debt. If you don't get a car, if you don't get a credit card, if you don't buy a house, put it on a mortgage, if you don't do something, then this is it, right? Keep that credit card around. You don't have to use it. Just make sure you put like $20, $50 on that every month. Pay it off, put it back on. You'll be fine, and your credit will keep going up. Let's see.
I know
I'm taking it away
right now, bro.
Oh no, you're good. I'm just trying to keep it short and sweet, but I'm also rushing myself. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you actually giving out a lot of game, because a lot of people didn't even know that you don't have to pay collections off. Like, it's a lot of folks out here just like, damn, like, how I'm gonna pay this, how I'm gonna pay that. Like, so you really you helping a lot of people right now.
Yeah, and I'm sorry if I sound frantic. I'm just trying to, compress it. I'm gonna take it out of credit, because that's really all you really need to know about credit. Is have credit, don't pay collections, what a collection is, what's litigation, and what to say, which again, I'll give you that sentence in a little bit when I find it. And then as far as money, of course, everybody says you want to look at your money in your bank as percentages, right? And they'll be like, hey, some people will be like, hey, you want to do 50, right? Spend 50, save 50. But really what you want to do is you only want to give yourself $50, 50% to spend, right? You want to break it down into categories more than percentages. Of course, it will still work out to be percentages, but what I mean is you have your category for your bills. You have your category for your fun. You have a category for your automotive, your money you give to your family. You want to make sure you have your percentages for that, right? Your categories. So that way you can leave the least to your fun. I understand people would be like, what the hell? But there's a lot of things you could do out there for cheap or without any money at all, right? You can hang out with the friends, chit chat just like this. Still have a lot of fun. Make sure your bills don't take more than 2/3 of your money. That's like your max. If you can get it down to 1/3, then hey, bless up. If you gotta split an apartment with somebody just to make that happen, make sure you do it. You gotta know where you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to make these sacrifices for yourself, because it will pay out in the future.
No, that's real. Yeah, hey, fellas, man, that fat bitch trying to help you, man. Stop being choosy, bro. You know what I mean? Fuck with that fat bitch, bro. Real shit.
100%.
You know what I mean? She'll help you get your life together, bro. You being too, egotistical and shit. Go ahead. My bad.
You good. But yeah, if you know some dude that you work out with or whatever, somebody you're real cool with, like, you got to make sure you can actually do this with somebody, be a roommate. Because I don't recommend just going up to somebody, that you've been friends with for a long time, because your energies might not click like that for real. Because it's different when you're living with somebody, you know what I'm saying? When you actually have to split stuff with somebody, pay stuff with somebody. When money gets involved, it makes people funny.
Amen.
Let's see. So yeah, keep your money in percentages and categories. If you make a good bit of money, and you could live with okay, let me make a little scenario, right? So let's say I just came
back to the game, bro. My bad. Didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
Yeah, hit that joint button. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. My broke ass needed. Come on.
But the scenario is, right, let's say it just came from fast food and you got into a real nice job, right? Your little coding job or whatever. You're making real good money. You're making $5,000 a month or $6,000 or $7,000, right? And you just came from like 1,500. That doesn't mean that you need to just go ahead and be like, okay, I can get a better apartment. I can get a better this, that, the other. No. I will tell you, like, I practice what I preach. Just because I made more money doesn't mean I got a better apartment. I still live in the same apartment. I still live with my brother. My mom is with me right now. I still live in the same place. I'm still around the hood. They just don't know how much money. I still wear the same clothes. I don't got jewelry. I still make money, but I don't wear the money. I let it sit there and I let it build, right? So you can still take that just makes your other percentages bigger. You just keep your costs mitigated. It makes your fun bigger so you can go out and travel. It makes your food cost bigger. You can do that. But again, it also makes the amount that you save bigger. So instead of it being a 50-50, you make it like a 30-70 or a 20-80, right? And just think about it like that. Damn, is there really much else? Investing. Investing. So you heard about crypto. The wildly the wild changes that happen in crypto. You've heard about NFTs. It's actually pretty easy. We found out through Rampant Monkey when he gave us the game that it's actually pretty easy to make an NFT, but it does cost money.
Right. Yep.
You can get into that.
Monkey. Yeah.
Right. 100%. We'll get into that.
I ain't seen, bro. I know he upload crazy, but I ain't seen him. I ain't get to speak to him.
Dang. But yeah, shout out to him for giving us that information. Of course, you got the stocks. Nobody really wants to do stocks right now. But of course, you always look for the stocks as a long run, a long play. And if you can find a short play because you know the info, you looked it up, I wouldn't say you have to have it in, but you need to know what you're doing before you try to look for a short play. Otherwise, you're going to get fucked up and fast. But long plays, you want to get things that you know are going to stay around. And a good way to find that is things that serve people, right? If they have a service or a thing that serves people, a product that serves the people, gives people what they need in daily life, you want to get them and keep them, right? So, what's next after that? If you're looking to do real estate, now would probably be a harder time to do it because if you're looking to buy something with cash, keep it, rent it out, that's good. But the thing that you have to do with that is you want to try and keep your renting cost for the tenants at least around 10% of what the house is worth, right? So if you just bought a house, which houses around me now cost like $600,000 because of quarantine, right? And you take that cost, that's 10%, that's $6,000, right, a month. And then if the landlord isn't doing that, they're actually losing money over time. And so you want to make sure you keep it at least 10%, make it easy for the tenants to pay that. So I would recommend getting a $100,000 house, a duplex, multiplex, break it down, something near campus, right? Where you can just rent out by room instead of by floor or by unit. And you can make a lot more money that way. Cars, you can invest in fixing up cars. If you know somebody that's real good with cars, definitely do that. It's actually really good money, really easy to flip, and you don't even have to sell people. You just be like, hey, it's cheap. Let me show you how it runs. You just put the gas in here, now pay me, and you take a car. And it just works like that. Invest in yourself 100%.
I see Luke.
Oh Lord, bro! We want a word from the Lord, not a bedtime story.
I'm preaching about the Lord.
I'm trying to hit these hard hitting points, right? These really important ones.
Doctor, can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
How about the rent to own? What's the pros and cons of that?
Rent to own?
That's a good question. I like that.
Well, you see, now I never really dabbled in that part, so I don't really have too much information. But as far as my point of view on that is, you still have, if you don't have a contract in that, and you don't put in the contract like, hey, I can do whatever I need to do with this, because you're talking about from your perspective to the tenants, right? Your perspective as a landlord to tenants, the rent to own, right?
Yeah.
If you don't put in the contract that I can do whatever I want with my property, then, it's kind of hard to keep things from getting bad real quick. Like, my mom was even in this stuff when she got out the military, and she had a triplex, and she said that they fucked her shit up fast. And I was like, okay, so put a contract out there, make sure it's in the contract. I would put it as the first thing to read, and then leave it at that, so it can be solved by the legal system. And make sure they always sign the contract. Don't let them get nothing. All right, let me back off that real quick. But yeah, rent to own, honestly, yeah. I wouldn't say it's a bad thing to do. It's just it could be a difficult situation quick if you let it be. It's not really a money loser, it's a money maker. Now let me get back to yourself. Learn skills. Like, it's easy to learn another language that could actually make you a lot more money in the job that you make now, because some jobs actually offer that incentive, and you can get licenses now, right? Like, you can get a life insurance license, you can get a health insurance annuity, you can get an HVAC license, you can go work in trades, you can go do stuff like that. So if you invest in yourself, it's going to pay off in the long run too. Get you away from that job at Taco Bell.
Amen.
Let me actually talk about,
if you're not going to do real estate, if you're going to do real estate, buy land, not homes. If you do homes, only rent.
Yes, sir. That's actually a really good point.
Hey, yo, can I just make a quick point?
Come on in.
You remember earlier in the stream when Korea was talking about loving people and all that, and I've got exes that I love, and she was like, if you listen to me, you know I love you and all that. That motherfucker called tonight, so he did. That's why she out of it. He was listening all right, and he called that number. That's why she did.
Big call said, "Whoa, you said you don't love me like him?"
No, she said that I still love you, but not like that. Yeah, he's going, man, we're going to see about that.
But man, I hope y'all taking notes, because I'm not going to remember anything I said later.
We don't need to, man. We got this stream. If we got that's why it's.
Oh yeah.
That's why it's important to join the membership, because you can.
Come on,
play.
Sean.
Yeah. It's only $5.99 a month, man. You get all this game, man. That's it. Damn near free.
Yeah, man. Put the likes up, man. You know what I'm saying? Only here at Kartel. You know what I mean?
Hey man, you getting it from so many perspectives. Like, my perspective for my young niggas, especially like coming from environments that we come from. You know what I'm gonna tell you? I'm gonna tell you, find you a little bitch that work at the bank that can put you on game with shit. Because, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna give, you know what I mean? I can't give away too much, but that's really how I started learning about like finance and stuff. Like, it was like a little, big head bitch at the bank that, that fuck with me, that knew like financially I wasn't in a position that I was supposed to be at that.
I don't understand why y'all gotta be big headed.
Because the bitch was big headed, bro. Like,
there got to be something wrong with her.
Like, no, I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with her.
You gotta do more for you.
Invest in hookers and cocaine.
Like, it was what it was. But like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, she put me on with so much information, like.
And King was like, "Baby, you're hitting big."
Hey, look, bro.
It's
look, bro. I'm gonna be all the way honest. She put me on as far as like the difference between like amortized interest and simple interest. Yeah. This was something that I didn't know about, but it was.
And you got love for her, yeah. You got love for her. Yeah?
I got so much love for you.
Yeah,
baby.
there you go.
You right now, you big head, cute ass bitch. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay fucking with you as long as you stay fucking with me. Hey, man, come on.
Yeah.
But
join the membership, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But she put me on. She put me on with a lot of shit, man, and that's very important. Like, you know, outside the big head bitch, whatever, like that. Find somebody who has understanding of that game that they play,
and they care enough to share it.
Yeah, and really like ask them questions and like learn stuff, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like, you know, you could take the money that you get from your job, right? Check this out. This is one of the first plays I ever did that really got me on the right foot. So I would take my direct deposit, right? I put it in a checking account, and then I let that just keep going for like 6 months or whatever. And then I would take that money. I get like a secure card, 2 secure cards. I started, you know what I mean, spending on them, just like Talk Trip was talking about, as far as you know, getting that credit history going. You feel me? So once I started doing that, after 6 months, the secure card went unsecured. I got my deposit back. Now I got, you know what I mean, $2,000 on this card, $2,000 on this card. 6 months down the line, I got into it's these things called lines of credit, which they work similar to a credit card, but like you can just get cash out that bitch. And then I started flipping that. I started building that. Next thing you know, that shit really worked. And I did the same play with another bank. You know what I'm saying? To all my young niggas out there, find you know, a local credit union and start building that relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? Especially if a little cute big head bitch there, start building a relationship with her, bro. Like that shit is.
You know what I used to do back in 2005?
Talk to me.
I used to get my little chica I used to have, man, my little Puerto Rican mommy. She, you know what I'm saying? Every time she had like a Bank of America card, so I would like, you know, put fake deposit slips in her fake deposits in her bank account and take out more than her check. And I did that for 2 years.
Come on.
Fucked her credit up and her bank up, but I got paid.
Come on.
Lord.
Come on. I ain't telling none of y'all niggas to do this. I'm not telling y'all niggas to do shit like that.
Oh my God, bro. Have me in the first half.
Real shit, though. Real shit. Big J, he said it, man. Build them up to break them down. Like, it's really like that, you know. But you really want to start learning these concepts. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us, we working too goddamn hard. You know what I'm saying? You could really you could really make your life easier by knowing like where to put money and shit like that.
Gotta make your money stretch and make it last, man.
Yeah, for real, man.
Make it work for you. You know what I mean? And with this war being, you know, that's upon us and shit, the market's fucked up right now. But after whatever happens and shit, it should shoot back up, or it may go into another recession.
100%. This is actually the best time. You know, when anything like a pandemic or a crash or the market, something goes wrong, and you see the stocks drop, this is the best time to buy, not sell, to buy. Because just like what Mafia said, once it goes back up, that shit's going to be magnanimous for your pocket.
I want to say I'm sorry, Lisa Newman, for you owing $8,000 to Bank of America. That's my fault. And even though you never get that money back, you did help a brother out in a time of need.
He's a swindler, y'all. Don't be a swindler. Real shit. What's up? What up, Daniel?
So like, I understand that right now is the best time to buy because everything's cheap and whatnot, but I don't necessarily, bro, I bought the wrong one. No cap. Are you kidding me? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, best time to buy, but like outside, because like I have, like my bank is like Stash, and so you can buy stocks through them, but someone told me that's not like the best way to do it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know where to fucking buy stocks. Do I just Google this shit? Like, where to buy stocks? I don't fucking know.
That's actually a good question, right? Most people will be like, okay, I'm going to go to Robinhood and I'm going to do this and do that. But when you want to think about a stock exchange or a company that runs portfolios or something like that, you want to really go to them because they have the money and they can get you the money if you win extremely big, right? So there was a problem. There's a couple problems with Robinhood, and that's one of the main factors is that the amount of money that they have to pay you once you win big isn't going to be a lot because they have to take their little bit and then they have to pay you extra, right, for your play through their software. And when a couple people hit big on, I forgot what it was, they hit big on something. And Robinhood was like, okay, we can only pay you this much per each person. And everybody went haywire. You know, you want to get somebody that can give you the money, get you the money, and it'll be all good. So I would really look at people that run portfolios. You don't have to get somebody that runs portfolios. You could also go to exchanges and order them, but don't answer the phone call if somebody calls you and be like, hey, we can sell you this for this or that. Don't do that. You're going to end up like the people that, what was his name? The Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to end up in one of them situations.
But I think Brooklyn gave some good game. He said when buying stocks, buy it into things that you use. I think that's a great piece of information, especially for motherfuckers that don't know nothing about stocks. Like, yeah.
Rewind a little bit. So I need to find like a person to like run my stock. A stock person. Talk to you. Don't understand that someone at my caliber probably can't afford it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't have to buy somebody that does it for you. You don't have to go to a place that runs portfolios. You just go to an exchange and that places that take orders and puts them in for you, but not the people that run it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know those places. I'm not even in the stock game right now. You might have to ask somebody else that question, honestly.
Some playback coming in the audio.
What I'm doing right now will probably shed some light. What I'm doing right now, I'm on PayPal, and I bought like basically like $100 worth of Bitcoin, and I let that just fluctuate, just invest in it a little bit more. You know, the stock market goes up and down a little bit, so sometimes my 100 will go to 105, 110, 120. Sometimes it might dip that back down to that 100. So what I usually do is I just sit on that 100. You know what I'm saying? If it goes up $20, $35, I pull off that 35 and keep that 100 in there. So if it'll fluctuate though, but when it hits big, it'll hit super big, and that's when you're supposed to pull out the most, save it, deposit it, just hold on, sit on it. Because the other apps I use also E-Trade, which is good for stocks, regular stock markets, but it's very hard and confusing to use. You got to be really, you got to study that shit real hard, man. It took me about 2 weeks to learn everything I could learn from it, because you don't want to put your money into something that's not going to grow. So I would either say, if you want to start off, you can either use PayPal, you can do crypto.com on the app or on the website, or what the fuck am I using?
Shit, Cash App, you can invest in some shit. Like,
yeah, Cash App same like PayPal. It's same like PayPal.
Yeah.
It'll let you buy, because if you go to crypto.com, if you want to buy one stock of Bitcoin, it's going to cost you, I think, $30,000. So you can only buy if you. Huh? Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but like, because like I was saying, like my bank, I'm able to like buy stocks and stuff. So what's any different? What's that any different from like Cash App or PayPal or finding someone to like? I feel like all this is different. I don't know, like. Does it? But I don't know.
Okay, so you're big, some user friendly, or some you have to be a little bit more experienced to use them. But you got to just try it out. You don't even have to buy it. You can just estimate. You know what I mean? You could put a number in, and it'll give you a guesstimation of how much it would be to put in. The thing is that make sure it's, first off, you don't want to give up 1,000, 100,000, whatever you can afford to give. Because the stock market goes up and down. It's a gamble. So only give out what you afford to give. You don't want to be giving out your whole life savings, because people have done that and been really fucked off when it doesn't work out for them.
What up, Geronimo?
But it's a study. You got to study it. You got to go through the websites. I mean, go on YouTube. They have plenty of videos that tell you which people like this one. They got Acorn. They got crypto. They got Robinhood. They got, like I said, PayPal. They got Cash App. You got E-Trade. You got, there's like tons of apps, man. Webull. You want to figure out what's right for you.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all just got her more confused than the motherfucking beginning. Nigga. She like, what the fuck? I don't know none of that shit. Like, what the fuck? Baby, fuck, fuck what they talking about. Fuck the stocks. Get you a Brazilian butt lift. Motherfucking
a Greyhound ticket to Baltimore.
You know what I'm saying? Get all the money, dude. Fuck all that.
No, you were better off saying, get me a secured credit card. You were better off saying that.
Right.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I think that'd be confusing, but yeah, I think I'll just try PayPal, man, or Cash App.
Yeah, I think that's a great place to start. You know what I'm saying? Because there's once you start getting to certain levels, like people start putting you on with like index funds and things of that nature, where it's like it's you do the investment, but it's spread amongst like different companies and stuff like that. Maybe like S&P 500 or whatever. But the average person, this is the thing about stocks. The average motherfucker don't know what's going on. You don't know what the fuck is going on. So a lot of times you go into one person, this person for advice, and then you just end up jumbled up. Like at especially for my niggas that's just you just trying to get in the game. Start slow, but more importantly, like invest in yourself. Like motherfuckers be worried about all their money and shit like that, but don't take care of themselves as far as like health wise. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna be able, right? You don't brush your teeth. Like if you're not doing those, don't worry about the motherfucking stuff.
Teeth, bro.
The real shit. Like you know what I'm saying? And that needs to be said, because the last thing I would want is for a motherfucker to be so focused on money that they neglect themselves. And I know in America that happens a lot. A lot of motherfuckers be so focused on money, they don't focus on taking care of themselves.
Yes, sir.
They don't take care of, like, you ain't got no motherfucking dental insurance, you ain't got health insurance. You out here, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean?
Out there with monkey mouth.
Yeah, for real. You out here looking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yesterday,
but I mean, at the end of the day, it does cost money for you to have like health insurance and shit. So like,
bro, it don't cost much. It don't cost
much for a toothbrush.
States have programs, but motherfuckers don't know that. States have programs.
I don't know about this shit.
You can get covered for a very low amount. You know what I'm saying? It really don't cost much. Just look up your local state, health insurance programs, dental insurance programs, like, and you can get coverage. You know what I'm saying? Because the best thing you could ever invest in is yourself. You know what I'm saying? Making sure like you healthy out here, man.
Right. They'll base it off your income, and if you don't have no income, it'll be free.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Real shit. All my bitches got health insurance. Come on.
I don't.
How mean is that?
We're gonna get you. No, she got to come to Baltimore. You just look up your local programs, because it's important. Like,
but you've got a different kind of program now. She can't look up.
Yeah, because like I was really like this year I was really like, Cecily, you need to get on health. Like you need to get some health insurance. You need to take the shit seriously and shit like that. And so like when open enrollment was around, I was like looking up coverage and shit. But like it was like. But at the same time, I was like, Cecily, you also need to look into car insurance too, because I didn't have that either. And so, but like the healthcare payments were like damn near the same. I would have to like pay for like car insurance, and I could only afford one or the other. So I was like, car insurance. We'll figure that out.
I feel you. I would have hit him with the zero. Like I don't make no money.
Yeah, for real. For real.
Anyway, bro, I hope I can find it. It's so nice.
They say, King, you trying to have Miss Garrett out here looking like Tiny Harris? Nah, nigga, I just be fooling, bro. I don't be on no serious shit. Cats out here with meth mouth. They never did hard drugs in their life. What the fuck? Brooklyn, I know what you talking about, bro. For real, I know what you talking about. Motherfuckers be talking about, oh, King, I ain't got money for this. I ain't got money for that. Like, nigga, I just saw you buy a pack of squares, nigga. You just bought a pack of fugs. Like, the fuck you mean you ain't got money? No, you got money. You just got bad habits.
Yeah, put it where it shouldn't be.
Yeah. You put shit where it's not supposed to go.
Yep.
And that's real shit. Your State Department of Health, Medicaid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's things out there available, for people, with low income to no income. You know what I mean? I just want people to be, I want people to be right because
some playback coming in the audio. I don't know who it is.
Let me see.
I don't know if it's on the YouTube, but I can hear it in the Discord. So just so your audio is clean. That's all.
1 2 1 2. I think we good now.
No, it could be anybody. I don't know. Yeah, okay, just letting whoever it is.
But yeah, man. I come from the school of you are your best campaign. So if you ain't right, you kind of putting a cap on how much money you can make. You know what I mean? If your teeth ain't right, you putting an artificial cap on how much money you can make. If your health ain't right, you putting a cap. You know what I'm saying? We want those things.
The amount of bitches you can get.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna fuck with your mental health, man. You getting bitches, man. That's a mental health problem number one.
Some niggas ain't approaching a bitch and communicating because they know they mouth ain't in the will of God.
Yeah, that's right. Get that shit clean. Get a pen.
Yeah, speak sign language, man.
Conversate.
Real shit.
They got hit him with sign language.
Facts.
Nah, that ain't good, man. You need to hit them pearly whites, man. They love that shit.
So, nigga, all right, never mind.
When you come UK, man, you come UK and you're gonna see.
No, when you come to America, nigga, like,
fuck that, man. Them police are crazy over there.
Facts, nah, that's true. I can't lie, that's true. Said them joints coming out. Go get that bad tooth pulled and get your breath right. Amen.
Yeah, it look like your mouth throwing up the west side and the east side, man.
Real shit.
Look at this weirdo in the chat when he's getting out.
What the hell?
Did you see that shit?
Hey, can we get the mods in the chat real quick?
I got him. I don't know how quick it takes to
get spicy and freaky in the
might be a bit of a delay, but I got him.
Yeah, little mama having a little temper tantrum and shit.
Weirdo shit, man. I hope he gets what's coming to him talking like that.
For real. Let me see. So we hit on a lot of good shit. We got NBA playoffs and shit and predictions. What I'll do, I'm gonna put NBA playoffs and March Madness prediction together for all my basketball people. We're gonna do a live talking just straight basketball. We're gonna talk college basketball. We're gonna talk pro basketball. We could just do like a sports live because Tom Brady done came out of retirement. This nigga, you know what I'm saying?
He spent 3 months with his wife and said, "Fuck that shit."
Man, them kids was like, "Fuck you, dad, nigga."
Hey, fuck this shit. I'm Tom Brady, bitch.
Real shit. But
you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna be on it. I'm be on there with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I know my shit, so
LT is the GOAT. I don't know shit about football, but I just know he the GOAT. LT.
All right, we'll talk about it then. Man, what's up with these weird motherfuckers coming in the chat, man? What's wrong with y'all, man?
You watching on the Falcons?
I get him out. Sorry.
You niggas want attention so bad, man. What happened to manhood, bro? God damn.
I don't worry about it, man.
But yeah, it was some crazy upsets today. Yeah, I was at work, but I got to watch a couple of the games, so that shit was cool. But let's do this, man. We're gonna wrap it up for tonight.
This was a good one tonight, man.
Man, yeah, he said, "King, when we gonna finish that Jay and Nas combo?" Nigga, you don't want to do that, bro. You just saying that, man, because you a Brooklyn nigga. You don't want to do that with me, man. Man,
you need to do these after parties more often, though, man. This was cool tonight, man. It's been a long time.
Nah, this was love. In fact, I enjoyed this one so much, and it was so much game conveyed. I'm gonna keep this up. I'm gonna keep it public. Keep it public.
Oof.
Yeah, we didn't say anything too crazy, did we?
No.
Yeah,
I hope we did.
The public one then. Yeah, okay, we're good then.
We ain't say we definitely say nothing crazy. I think it was great. It was great, like especially now where like there's so many topics on like gender roles and what's this and what's that, all this other stuff. It's good to get like different perspectives, different ideals. Like not all women think alike, not all men think alike.
Right.
I mean, like so. I think that's a good look. But I mean, we really didn't get to the main topic at hand, though, like about coconut products.
Nigga. All right, y'all. We out this motherfucker, man. We see you motherfuckers on the next one.
Birthday on the 19th.